You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
They confuse us with so much life. Not even thinking that we will realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us stay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Never be up to judgment day. Just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did today. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites did today. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, we just can't go this way.
You talk about a place where the people are carefree living. It is such a place of fun loving, freeing and fetting. This the land where people don't care if Ash Wednesday fall on Good Friday. Man, they love the struggle in this happy-go-lucky way. Is Blokorama, Fetorama, and just now is Masorama. So the foreigner come for carnival, and he telling himself after he had a ball.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
It's the foreigner in La Trinity. The people have a carnival mentality.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
They are not serious, very few conscious, so I cannot agree with my own chorus.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
But I hear some people talking about revolution day, changes on the way. They're born in a land, the better parts controlled by the alien. They fill the pockets of Portuguese, Chinese, and Syrians. Trinidadians is who should own land. Now is the time to make the land their possession, for their sense of taste could just trace to all them fancy showcase. So the businessman, he blow their mind, and his dollars, them got to find. Trinidad is nice for men like Sabda, Kapilani, Maraj, and White Dilemma.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
Business expanding, more banks they billing, so is the capitalists and them who should sing.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
And like the slave masters want to bring back the whip, and the chorus singing like they on a trip.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
But I hear my sister talking about Revolution Day, fire on the way. They don't know their worth, like they haven't a sense of value. They don't know their rights, even that they cannot argue. 750,000 people cannot get up and do something about the struggle, but to plan for the next holiday, to get their lives away, and forgetting that they own the soil of which their foreparents toil. For the people who form the constitution laws, for the oppressors and foreign investors.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
Amoco and Shell business did went swell. On your oil, them foreign parasites dwell.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
Yet the song I sing, like if I hearing the chorus singing, God save the King.
Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise.
But I hear my brother talking about Revolution Day, fighting on the way.
Try to be happy, relentless search for luxury, in search of peace and happiness, the human mind wouldn't rest. A constant nag within we soul, demanding respect from the world. We get the urge in different form, but luxury is the norm. Money is very essential, but can't buy peace of mind at all. We still like dogs without a bone, if we have the money alone. Because appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. The feeling has no barrier. Race and class doesn't matter. visualize you in the game. You do anything to get a good name. Some wealthy men turn to suicide. Can't find food to feed their pride. The AIDS and cripple in the ring, fight to feel like a king. Children become delinquent for lack of love from their parents. That's why appreciation is most important to man. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Solution to bad industrial relations. Employees will gladly draw their pay and do the job half the way. When workman feeling unwanted, the working spirit is daunted. He comes on the job and fool around. Production going down. Just make him feel significant. You get him do anything you want. A pat on the back is the best move for relations to improve. Because appreciation based on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Our deepest craving is common. All we need is attention to put us in the happy zone, regardless of what we own. Life is lonely without it. Each one should give a little bit. What you want your neighbors do, then life on earth will be true. Take a tip from the scripture. Appreciate one another. Share your love and make the mold for total peace in the world. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously.
get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. You get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we have to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jabbing, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the landowner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships.
If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all of WZYE 95.9 FM listed, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know we do it here in the village with the DAT Triplets, ladies and gentlemen. We originate, we don't imitate. Doesn't matter what planet you're from. You're from Mazatanius, Xenoranius, Sonoranius. Each and everyone is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on. You have on a mauve t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a black t-shirt. Each and everyone is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And you know how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, do come with me. We do have DAT on WZYE, Santa Medite.
Who that is? Yeah. I don't know who that is. Let me bring in 1/3 of the DAT Triplets. No other than the one and only is the Onyx Wave, Waveney, Benskin, McDonald, Greta, Diana, the Trin Bajonian, the Bajan by way of Trinidad and Tobago, by way of Tonapuna, by way of St. Augustine, by way of St. Augustine Government School, by way of a parlor in Tonapuna in front of the theater. No other than selling Tambran ball and Kaiser ball. No other than Waveney, Benskin, McDonald, Diana, Greta, boy. Welcome.
Yeah. Once again, you get your facts right. Good evening, everyone. Once again, you get your facts incoherent, incorrect. I never sell Tambran ball and Kaiser ball. Okay?
But that's not what you told us.
That's a lot of work. I said I sold CMOS, I sold fried chicken and chips, bacon shark, I sold pilau, I had the roti skins made. I would make chicken roti. Limited amount, so you didn't want to throw away anything.
Okay.
CMOS, I said the regular drinks, peanuts, snack things you can take to the cinema.
What about dinner mints and cough drops?
Yeah, dinner mints when the fellow want the tea for kids, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So no Tambran ball or Kaiser ball.
No, I mean, them is sweet thing. I don't like sweet things,
How about Benny balls? How about Benny balls?
Them thing was not me. Them things overwhelm my taste buds. Too much sugar.
How about Tulum?
Too much of work to make Tulum.
Sugar cake.
Too much of work to make that.
Not cake.
That's too much of work unless I bought them from wholesale, but that's too much work. Ugh.
Black cake.
Huh?
Black cake.
Black cake is Christmas and Slam.
No, we never all my life in Trinidad, I never eat black cake.
You never eat black cake?
No, we couldn't afford to make black cake.
That was well. That your fault. You should have gone to a home ec class and let them teach you how to make black cake.
Okay, so
Then
you ate black cake when you was in Barbados?
and Trinidad, yeah.
Always to make black cake?
You had to soak the fruits months. The fruits have been soaking since some people soak them or from now or earlier.
By the way, Bajans know how to make black cake?
Hello, hello. Don't let me call up my Bajan posse on here.
No, just
Okay.
asking. I just
How
ask a
many
question.
Bajans know how to make black cake? Who don't know how to make black cake in the Caribbean? I'm playing.
All of us putting it.
Wherever the Spinny Trinidad one. And while we on that, I had a drone on you. I see all the activities you do on that Eastern Parkway, you know. I had a drone over you. Yep.
I know low. All right.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I sent you a thing with Costa Rica Carnival. You see how nice they look?
Okay. All right. Let me bring in no other than the commissioner in Newark, boy. The man from Silibia, Sally Bay, any type of bay you want to call it. By way of Arabella, all the way to Palaseco Government Secondary School.
And he crying on the bus.
The man went to school with Andy Johnson, boy. Yeah, boy. Andy Johnson.
And he crying on the bus.
The man with Newark on his chest, boy. Bigging up Newark big time. No other than the commissioner in Newark, boy. Thomas E. Marshall Nisbet, boy. Hat and shirt, boy, tonight, boy.
Newark first.
I didn't cry on no bus when I went to school. Matter of fact, the only reason I cried when I was little is they had the, you know what you call the backhoe, the thing that dig the soil. And my grandmother walked me to it and said, "Go on, you keep on going, I'll watch you." And I swear the thing was gonna eat me, but I was frightened. I see my little heart stop. Up to now, whenever I see one, I just still freeze up, too close to me.
So what you was doing in that shop? You were selling kisses or stealing kisses?
So what do you mean selling? I was selling stuff. But the fellas would buy the dinner mint when they want to freshen their breath, and you know how leaders operate.
And a kiss from you.
A kiss from who? Not me. Nah, I was busy making money.
You mean the cough drops? Study to them, man. The cough drops.
I was busy making money. I didn't looking for no kisses. I was looking for dollars.
Tell me, when you go up in Trinidad, you ate black cake?
Of course.
Okay, so you the only one. What happened? Molly didn't have no money to buy nothing in Trumacac.
Boys, you see, that's why I just tell my class the first day of school, we grow up so poor, they drop the OR, we were just poor. Because we couldn't afford the whole world.
You didn't get no slice of, your neighbor wouldn't give you a slice of cake at Christmas?
We used to make sweet bread and what kind of cake we used to make, boy?
No, Lord. Marble?
Nah.
The different color?
Maybe sponge cake.
Well, sponge cake is just marble with marble. Marble cake is just sponge cake with different dye and you swirl it.
We can all them fruits and then go into black cake. We couldn't afford all them fruits.
Well, we had my stepfather was the abattoir. He provided the meats for lots of people. So there was killing of pigs, killing of cow, killing of goat, ducks, chicken, you name it.
A lot of killing went on at your house, huh?
Yeah, poor Diana scraping hair off of this and hair off of that. Oh, Lord, Father.
You scrape you off the piggy too, and the pig?
Every hair of wherever I was given and told to scrape the hair, I had to scrape it or I'll get my tail beat. Yeah. There were some people that wanted the piggy. Yep, you're right. And the tongue.
They want to know here on that piggy.
And the tongue and all that, they wanted me to scrape. And then
you didn't feel that way when you're scraping the hair of the piggy?
How way? I was frustrated with all this work I had to do. I had a grate of coconut to make coconut tarts and need a set of flour to make bread and whip. Oh, Lord.
How you used to do it? Where you used to start from? How you used to do it?
Where I used to start from?
Yeah.
Well, 2 days before, let's say Christmas is Saturday. The Wednesday, a whole thing started going down.
Okay.
And up whole night, Friday night, hanging curtain Do all kind of, I used to
Oh,
hate, oh,
you go on a strain. I talking about the pig, the piggy. When you out there.
and Slim, they would either, how they would dip it in hot water or give me, I had a razor. So I had to scrape, whatever meat they give me, I scrape. Like tell me how to scrape it, you can't sell it to the customer, so.
Oh, okay. You need to leave nothing on it at all.
I don't know if it was the piggy, the doggy, whatever, I don't know.
You should throw hot water on it.
And dog,
Them,
they're selling dog by you too.
yes, and Slim, Tommy, you see, you're at the back of the class.
Oh, they were. Yeah,
You're at
but
the
wait
back of
now.
the class.
Oh,
In
they were-
Barbados, they call it that.
Wait now. The Benson Enterprise was selling dog.
Oh God, always slow, you know.
The Ben
In
skin.
Barbados, they call that appendage a doggy.
What is that? No, we
Oh
don't.
Lord. What did I just say? They call the piggy a doggy.
Oh, okay.
It's slow. So, and
Just-
then I had to kill the, oh God, it's about a dozen ducks I had to kill and clean to sell. Oh, and them Christmas. Oh, when Christmas Day, I tired. I
I hope you used to get a
sleepy.
bonus.
Huh?
I hope you used to get a bonus.
What bonus? I tired, I sleepy, I angry, and I ain't getting no toy. I ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
What,
Everybody, I didn't get no toy.
what about the chicken? You had to plug them yourself?
Of course, we chase him, grab him, ring off his neck or chop it off, drop him in the dip him in
the pan.
the pitch oil pan, they call it, and dip him and take him on and start plucking the feathers. You know,
Real work on that. We used to
can't
go,
keep it in too long, huh?
we used to go down on Old St. Joseph Road. Well, from in Chumaka, go down on Old St. Joseph Road. That a store right there.
Mm.
You pick out what chicken you want to wait. And then,
Oh yeah, oh, that's what you had to do. Well, I had to run down the thing, catch it, slaughter it, clean it, pluck it, cut it up, and season it. And it's about 5, 6 of them. Some of them was sold, some of them was sold like seasoned, some of them was sold just whole, some of them I had to cut up.
up in Snake Valley, when we had chickens and everything, that's why I used to do that.
Mm.
We used to take them and you wring the neck and you put it down in a pitcher pan with hot water. Beat up. When
Yeah,
you unpluck it and take all all the feathers and all kind of thing.
and the one thing I dreaded was grating them coconut Anslam. Oh, I dreaded it. I had no blender. We had no blender. Poor Diana sit down there, right down a big bowl full of coconut. Got a greater cassava. Got pumpkin, all kinds to make porn.
Yeah, but
Huh?
yeah, a lot they were. For me being nothing but your boy. They used to pluck chicken and
I
strip
started,
piggy and all kind of thing.
I'm a firstborn, and was while in Trinidad was 8 of us. So I used to have to work. I used to have to cook. But I never used to mind because I know everything is for a time.
You never used to, and then on top of that, house had to get paint. You know, they have the house, you know them what they call jealousies, and they
Yeah.
slanting.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I had to paint them all up inside of them.
Floor had to vanish too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have to
yeah.
sign the Morris chairs and vanish them. We have to polish the floor.
Take out every piece of cutlery or glassware out of the cabinet that you're not allowed to touch all year. Clean them and put them back in. Leave out on a certain table these glasses that certain people that came to the house, his whoever. Man, I hate man Christmas, and then I ain't getting no toy on some Christmas Day. I used to be mad.
You had to sweep the yard too. You had to sweep the yard.
Yeah, with coquille broom.
Oh, you
kind of
know what coquille broom is?
I mean, if I know what coquille broom is, I made coquille brooms
Okay, I don't know they make that in Barbados.
in Trinidad. Oh God, Ansel. Talking about my childhood those days. In Barbados, I had different Christmas. I would just help my grandmother mix batter, and she would make a cake for me, and then she would give me like the lamp shade to shine clean with newspaper, and I didn't have much work to do in Barbados.
That's where you try to learn to cook in Barbados.
What do you mean try to learn to cook?
I mean, I mean to cook. I mean,
No. I never had to cook in Barbados. I was little. When I came to Trinidad,
okay.
the lazy person that was the head of the house, everything was thrust on me. I burn plenty pot and get plenty cop for burning the pot
All right.
because I didn't know how to do it.
So you learn to cook by force then.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like doing it now. I will cook when I feel like it.
Well, no,
Nobody
I realize that, because when you show people the Allen's cake and Allen's
Alan
cake,
King, oh, I believe.
realize also,
I work with my godmother.
There when you show the cake,
I work with my you ain't getting on you're not getting on my skin. I pay you no mind. When I work with my godmother, she took time and made cooking joyful. And when I cook, I got to serve at the Oval. I got to serve people like Lord Kitchener, Mighty Sparrow, them old time cricketers. Not what's his
What do
name?
you used to do with the food?
Serve him the food, put it on plate and go and serve. Kitchener used to come and stutter. And he used to say, Miss Weeks, who's the lovely lass there? He want me to serve him. So I will go serve Lord Kitchener his food and listen to you all talk.
I hear you. So, folks, tonight, first in the village, I don't know where he come from. He resurrected from wherever, Troy Smith.
Hey!
Troy Smith. I feel something with the UNC coming up. So Troy Smith come back. Something happening with the UNC. Troy come back. Troy, welcome back, boy. Where's Troy's hey, all the big bacchanal with that Kira and Anderson?
Oh Lord, what happened now?
All right, I will get all later. But I will get all
Oh, Father.
Yeah, boy, big bacchanal anything, boy. Anderson, boy, you had to clear your name, yes, boy? Anderson, clear your name, boy. Your name calling on social media, boy, Anderson, boy. Troy Smith says, Ansem, Diana, Tommy, bless good night to you guys.
But did Akira say you drinking too much rum?
But he ain't saying not. No, not me. I read certain things on social media, and I see the person named Akira, and they're talking about Anderson. I want Anderson to come and clear your name. I was here, but I'm a partner, so I just stand up with my partner. I'm a UNC partner, sign up with my UNC partner, supporting my UNC partner all the way. Troy Smith said, Nadia, bless good night to you, sister. Long time. Yeah, boy, Troy, boy. You beat Nadia tonight, boy. I think it's because we send all the thing later. That's what happened. Nadia said, good night, everyone's blessings. Troy Smith bless. If it's one thing, that's like how we just kind of talk about each other in a nice kind of way, boy. You know what I mean?
Love.
Anselm, bless good night to you. Yes, thank you very much. I guess what is them first three thing there? What is that one?
The clapping, hi, hello, stuff like. Ansem, go and let what your daughter teaches something. Oh my God, you don't know the emojis by now?
I don't know all of them, but yeah, maybe if I know them.
Gain your high five, gain your hello, praise God, and thumbs up.
I know. I could see the thumbs up back. I know the other two is.
The first one is
a prayer
like that, which is bless.
And then the second two. Like one thing or two things?
Like two thumbs together. High five. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nadia,
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Nadia, thank you so much, man. You see, I don't figure it out. I mean, I ain't too big to learn.
Good night, Nadia, and thank you for being such a sweet villager.
Yeah, Nadia said, Diana Benskin, blessed night to you. Yeah, and look, she give you, but she give you the same thing like me.
And what's wrong with that?
Well, Nadia, you have to differentiate, man. What is that one?
What do you mean?
Nadia is just an all-around nice person to everybody.
Nadia don't take it personal, man. Nadia know what his story is. Nadia said to Keisha, blessed night, Lana, Rose, Judy, Miss Coover, Denise G. What the Denise G, but I ain't seen her a while back.
You must have cut she thing.
She's probably busy.
Flo, hey, look, Lana boy. Lana, where you there, girl? Lana, where you there?
Nana, welcome
Lana,
home.
Lana, come back home. I come back home for the election come. Bless good night to you, Lana. Yeah.
To
Hey,
you,
could this month you shot boy, my true my Kenyan friend, welcome, brother. Bless. Live on the building. Where's that building? Building 3 or building 4? I think that's building. Hey, Diana, look your good friend, me and Jean, boy. Me and Jean, good evening, Wall Street, Tommy and Diana. And Diana,
Good
get your
evening.
heart next to your name, you know.
Oh Lord.
Get your heart.
He set me up to buff me later.
Nah, me and Jean don't buff you, man.
What?
Me and Jean,
Wait, let me go and say something that he don't agree with. You will see what he gonna put in the chat there. I'm waiting for it.
why you say he does buff you? You think he does buff
Yeah,
you?
Raminjin has buffed me very well.
Okay, he's
But
a buffer.
but I ain't frightened for he. See,
He's a
I,
buffer in charge.
I think
Huh?
he's in charge.
Yeah, all right. Anna says, Rennie, Albert, Ellis, blessings. Hey, look, we partner Hailey. Hailey from Mississippi, Canada.
Mississippi, Canada.
Yeah, it's not Mississippi.
Mississauga.
Oh, I always get a name mixed up. Lana and God versus the devil too, boy. I live in devil kind of thing, you know. I don't know now, right? Trinidad Margot, welcome. Good night to you and good night to everyone.
Good night, Trinidad.
Yeah, Ronnie Roberts, you're inside, boy. We been seeing a little bit, boy. Like you was having a splendid first time in Canada, boy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody had to take vacation too, you know. Come on, man.
But he didn't sneak over. He didn't sneak over for Labor Day.
Nah, you sneak over for Labor Day. But yeah, nah, I don't know. Labor Day, boy. No, don't me. Around we say taking on some CPL cricket. Yeah, who winning? Who's that? Is Trinidad Storm? Is the Storm?
Trinidad is
Red Storm?
Night Riders is Trinidad.
Or who's the Red Storm? Who's the Red Storm? Oh, you know what? I'm mixing up red with Diana. Red Storm. I'm mixing up the Storm and Diana. Diana, I apologize. Yeah, boy. Troy, boy. Hailey, boy. Troy first. Yes, boy. Omar, welcome. You're inside. What tax? Hey. But look who come now, boy. Lana, you're welcome. Hey, look, Arjun come. Walls, nice.
Hey, Arjun.
Arjun, yeah. Arjun, captain. A nice Bene Ball. Yeah, boy. Bene Ball, yeah, boy. People here don't know about Bene Ball. You know what I mean? Most people black cake socks. Highly. What Highly talking about? What that fella does talk about sometime?
Thank you, Vonnie. Vonnie said the Red Storm is PNN and Juju is the president. I know how you can mix me up with she. I'm better looking than her. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well, how that come to be PNM?
Well, that's what Vonnie said. The Red Storm is the PNM and Juju is the president.
Okay. Ken John says, good evening, everyone. Blessings be safe. Shaloms. Blessed be unto thee, Most High God and Son Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. Shalom. Welcome, boy. Look. Listen to this fast and out of place, fella.
Oh, Lord.
Highly. Love until people can't cook.
Whoa! From
Lavantil?
Whoa!
Out of place. You don't know. Lavantil.
And look, we tell me what Diana burning water. Oh, God.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Arjun, boy. Clement Sweet Biscuit, boy.
Clement Sweet Biscuit.
Yeah, you ever get that, Diana? Clement Sweet Biscuit?
It wasn't Clem. It was
Milo shine, Milo.
No, at school you get powdered milk, skim milk and a certain biscuit, huh?
Clem was a milk
biscuit.
Yeah, Clem was a top of the line powder milk. At school they'll give you this powder milk. The whole thing is giving diarrhea.
This is terrible.
What? It was not Clem. That was government milk.
That government milk used to taste terrible.
Nah.
Yes, man.
In Lavantil, I don't know, boy. Like they must make a mistake and give you a good milk, boy.
No, that thing used to taste. Ooh, it hadn't give me. I'm lactose intolerant. Now I find that out. It forced you to drink this milk, and I had diarrhea the whole day.
Nah, our milk used to taste real good, boy. And that sweet biscuit, boy, was Bermuda sweet biscuit, wasn't it? Bermuda's?
Bermuda? What Bermuda's?
Wasn't Bermuda's?
No, it was It was some. I don't know. It was a government biscuit. That's all I know.
Bermuda sweet biscuit.
What Bermuda's?
Bermuda. The only Bermudas I know was in the house. They had Mopsy biscuit and a ginger snap and rough
You
top.
know Bermuda's biscuit? You don't know Bermuda's biscuit?
Hello, I know, but what I just said. The Bermuda's biscuit we got in the home was Mopsy, rough top, and the other one.
In school.
Ginger snap.
In school.
No, it wasn't a Bermuda's biscuit. No.
What was
Tommy,
it?
you remember coming a steel
I
pan?
don't know what it was.
Of course.
You come in a steel pan, how you mean?
I never see Bermuda's written on the pan. And that yucky milk. Ew.
The milk is really terrible.
I said it's dry bread and wash some mud water for Anselm. Oh, God.
Gee.
Yeah. At least I could think I could take for tea.
Margaret,
welcome.
Back in the day, right? We were thirsty, you know, and you drink that water from that lead pipe. Remember that pipe was full of lead and copper and whatever? And the water used to be so cold and refreshing. Now they said, oh, get that because I could get lead poisoning.
We didn't know. It didn't do nothing.
No, that water didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but that water used to be so nice. Yeah, boy. I said, you run up and down on the playing field for recess, and you wash your face, you're refreshing, and you drink some. And that used to be the best tasting water, right, guys?
Of course.
Why the best water, boy?
Yeah, boy.
And sing say pitch oil tin ham.
Pitch oil tin ham. No, we did fresh ham and smoke it.
You ever get pitch oil tin ham, Tommy?
I wasn't a ham guy because my father didn't allow us to do that.
No, we used to go in the grocery. Our ham used to come in a bag.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, no,
the ham used to come in a bag. I don't know where Captain get any ham from. He must
get a crocus bag.
He must get any ham from Iran.
And salty as ever.
Oof. Oh God, boy! that thing big, sir, boy. Oh God, boy! You can't wait for Christmas Day to come, boy. And that hot bread, and that ham, boy. And sometimes the fatty in the ham just tastes good too.
Yeah, and so remember that.
But the fat in the ham is a taste, nothing that is a show,
Everything. They bone the dog, getting the bone after, or they boiling up soup with it.
What dog? We used to make soup with that bone after.
Yeah.
It's everything, Boy, them was real good days, boy. Oh God.
Boy.
So folks, let me go for a quick station identification. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 down. It's Diana, Ansem, Tommy, and you in the village with the DAT Triplets. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this message. What we have tonight, boy? Oh. We have we have breaking news that there might be an early election, boy. But I don't believe that, though. I don't believe that. But stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
He's a South boy.
South boy, and he's going to get the support down here.
Oh, okay, so we go stateside now. Brian London.
Good day. Have a seat.
Where, Madam Secretary?
Can you wait? Have a seat. I'll attend to you shortly. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. You see what happened on the boat? Oh my God.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Good day.
yes.
Good day.
Yes.
Good day.
Oh my
Ma'am.
God.
Ma'am. Madam. I come to see the MP. Madam. Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
I come to see the MP.
You heard what I tell that person just
No,
now?
madam.
Come back next month.
What? But madam, is months I want to see the MP?
Your name on the list?
Me, I know I want to see the MP.
Did you call?
Madam, I want to see the MP.
Did you
Look,
call?
you see this shit?
Come back next month. Yes, yes, you. yes, you see that? Oh my God. I love this job.
So we say good afternoon to all callers here, live on Talk It Talk 97.7 FM. And we say today, call in and tell us when last you see the MP. We have been having a lot of complaints from our listeners that we should run a program like this. MPs have been missing from their constituencies, from their offices, unable to contact their MPs to deal with the issues within the constituency. So we say today on our program, Talk It Talk 97.7. Call in and tell us when last you see the MP. So the lines are calling. When last you see the MP.
Get up! Listen to the radio one day, I hear the announcer say, all your calling and tell we, when last you see your MP, I was in the living room, I turned up the volume, and now I listen, they got this thing something interesting. Then he say, this has nothing to do with your party, or who you vote for, but call and talk the truth about your MP. Whether you East, West, North, or South, all you know what we talking about. The lines are open, this is your chance to call them out. The first caller calling to the land. I don't see that man at all. Last time I was on Mosquito Creek, a bad last night up like a police jeep. Then I hear the taxi driver saying, oh, you know that I'm only land passing. Up to now, I can't get the road fixed. Hello, the man just shady quick. Next caller, Sharma! Oh Lord! The MP for fight a man. To find that man, it is so hard. 20 years, he is the post. And it's called just man in friendly ghost. Caller. Calling Barta! Who? Not me and that fella. I'm from Clocoman and see him, I can't remember when. Wait, I think it was outside then. Oh God, look MP, but where? Look MP, but where? Look MP. Look at it, but don't let him get away. Look at but where? Look at me, get me away. Look at it, but don't let him get away. Get up, what else to see MP? Tell me. The announcer was in shock. He said, look how the lines lighting up. But I get a feeling they were calling and say some good things. They was going to take a break. Then he said, some of us let we take. But listen carefully. To you, your MP have a duty. Whether or not you voted for them, they're supposed to attend to the constituents' problem. But you they're supposed to make time. They shouldn't be so hard to find. All they keep calling in, call in and talk on your mind. Back to the line. FC! I am P for Bayaro. Like the Venus Fingers Extempo. He this back to the glass wind up. When you try to stop him, he don't stop. He don't make no time for me. So, the time go back to singing Calypso. Caller. No bacchanal. Prakash Ramadan! Well, boy, we don't see him nowhere in St. Augustine. Last time I think it was on TV, they wanted to kick him out the COP. Caller. Aaron McLeod! Why I used to be so proud. To the union, he used to talk loud. Well, you can't see that fella. Why he could act on drama and drama. Oh Lord, look at me. Look at me and me way. Look at me, looking every day, so let them get away. Look at me, what way? Look at me and me way. Look at me, looking every day, so let them get away. Skin up, hot. When us. The announcer was in a stew. He didn't know what to do. He said, I never seen nothing so. You know me years on radio. 10 years now I on the air. And I say it without fear. Who's coming radio land? So much people for in one program. He said, well, it is up to you and me to make sure that we MPs serve we. And then when you walk, it is your right to speak up at some point in time. This nonsense have to stop. Back to the line. He's rolling. Oh, this is Digo Mario West. The man goes street with the best. And why flooded it killing me? The man gone and remove Kelly. Anyway, you have a number for money. And that was he start back walking. Corner, go back and go back and nylon police. Boy, this is a battle. The Lord of the person just get killed. Let my brother get shoot on the step. Up the door where I can't see my yes. Paula, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Caroline! Yes, people starvation. How I can't find the woman. They say how she like to wear dress up. That she just wear too much makeup. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I wonder if people still see the MP. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Let me just quickly finish up in the chat here. We have
and Slim, don't forget we have the young lady coming at 8:15.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, good.
Let me see here. Let me see quickly here. UNC old party and old people tricks, full of crooks and thieves and want the money in the treasury. And PNM not doing. Oh God, look, Ken John criticizing PNM and UNC. Yes, UNC old party and old people tricks, full of crooks and thieves and want money in the treasury. Oh God, they say that thieves on both sides. You know, Ken. I what they say. I don't know how true it is. And PNM not doing a good job at all. Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway, the gentleman who we interviewed last Saturday has taken a very interesting position lately. That's the same name he didn't want called in the same sentence with his.
He's seeking reconciliation.
He wants to shake hands and make up.
Yeah, we go get to you just now. I've something just happened today. Now, Diana, how you go call a pig a dog? What kind of
No, in Barbados. Oh God, all is slow. Yeah.
Diana, boy, vanish the chairs, boy. Margaret say vanish the chairs.
Of course.
We don't know chairs to vanish, no?
Yes, he pause around, come in there and tell you hurry up and get to the topic. Hey.
Omar Harry says hard work pays off. That's why you guys are blessed today to bless others. Omar, thank you so much, Omar.
Right.
Yeah, Omar, you could go and log in about 5 minutes on the link I gave you.
CPT Singh says VAT-free hog rails. What is that? What is that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Hog rails.
Hog rails?
Well, rails is ribs, no?
I don't know. I don't know what that fella. What a pong for hog tails? You mean pigtails?
Okay.
Donna, hear me. Diana, I just say you're burning salt.
How you say what?
You're burning salt.
A burning salt?
Yeah.
All right. Ali can say whatever he wants. That's his red rag in his mouth.
Yeah, them UNC have no mantra, else they will put the people first above party. Don't put family, friends, and finances first. Yeah, Paul. Paul, you're welcome. Hello.
If I had a burning salt kitchen, I wouldn't come and buy food from me. So watch yourself.
No. Kitchener came to buy food from your family and you served it to him.
And I cook the food sometimes. I help with the stew chicken and things.
No, when Kitchener come, you didn't deactivate Dana. You
I
said
ain't paying all, you know, man.
You say you cook the food.
I ain't paying all, you know, man. I used to have to help cook the food too.
All right.
Do the chicken, curry the chicken, something.
The chicken, right?
While people make the dal curry and things. Come
You
on.
just added that after highly say burn the salt.
I'm paying highly, no man.
Yeah.
I bet you I get highly a meal, he'll come to me.
Uh-oh. Boy, highly boy, you go walk backwards.
Highly, you walk into that one.
Yeah, highly go walk backwards. You go walk backwards, Diana.
And sideways.
Highly run into that.
Highly go start to cook, wash. Yeah. Highly, as you say that, you know a fella call your wife 12, right? You know why?
No,
Huh?
tell us why.
Diana, you don't know why?
Why? Because 7, 8, 9?
No, he called she 12.
Why? Tell me.
Because she doesn't cook, she doesn't wash, she doesn't. He called she 12.
She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably 12 too. He doesn't give her any money, he doesn't help her. So
Yeah, he doesn't help. Victoria, welcome. Good night to you as well. Yeah, you're inside.
Good night, Victoria.
Yeah. Yeah, Nadia, Lana says, I good for now. Work is a lot stress these days, but I'm taking it one day at a time.
yeah.
Anyway, you could take it, Lana.
Yeah, she got at least you get a little side. You're getting a little cockada, girl.
And as a request, anyone can help me. I really need a jacket for a cold storage freezer.
Oh Lord.
Because here we could organize that. Somebody had to
get you a nice sweater.
Yeah. The Red Storm is P&M. Juju is oh, you already read that. Paul Saran. Let's get to the topic of general elections. Here we go. We'll get to that.
Hey Paul, you have no title in here. Watch yourself.
Paul, we're 2 years away, but it's a good time to talk.
Yeah, Victoria said, don't hold your breath. That's no breaking news. That's gossip. Okay.
And the reshuffling. It's somebody raised it again saying like it's true.
Huh?
Yeah, the reshuffling.
No.
No?
Yeah. Mean Jean says Wall Street, no house in TNT did not have black cake for Christmas. What are you talking about?
What?
No, I know people. I mean, we don't have no black cake for we house, but I know people had black cake.
What do you mean people didn't have black cake for Christmas? What they had then? Chocolate cake.
I don't know. Diana, be careful, you know. Nothing Mean Jean go after you. You know?
I ain't frightened for you.
You leaving you on your own, you know.
Mean Jean is 5'2". I'm 5'7".
Oh God. You're calling him man a midget?
I never. I am 5'7". He's 5'2".
No,
I did not call him a midget.
But if he's 5'2", a midget is 5'2".
A midget is 4'1".
Well, he just passed midget then.
Mean Jean is 5'2". I'm 5'7".
All right, so let's bring in our first guest. Diana will introduce our first guest.
Oh, she's there?
Yeah.
She's not gonna come up with her photos. That's her audio.
So Nessie, welcome, or she just gone?
Oh, you logged out?
Oh, no. I think we lost Tommy. Sorry. Nessie, welcome. Things are getting expensive all over. All over.
Nessie always call us ADT. Why she put Anselm in front? You have a problem with me in front, Nessie? Huh?
No, she had no problem. I thought it was the alarm company, yes. Yeah, look. Mean Jean, look what Margaret says. I grew up with black guitar cake for Christmas and New Year.
Thank you.
Understand?
Thank you.
But anyhow, no, don't be upset with Mean Jean because he grew up in Tobago. So when you growing up in Tobago, you couldn't afford black cake. You know? You must get chocolate cake for Christmas.
Who cares? A is the first letter in the alphabet. D is the first letter of the word DAT. You don't come in here and try to change that. Okay? Good.
Hey, leave my family alone, please.
I don't care.
Don't try to mess with my family.
I don't care if she's your family. D is the first letter of DAT. Good.
Hello. Welcome to the village to the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. This is Diana, Ansem, and Tommy. Welcome. Hello?
Your mic is muted.
Yeah, unmute your mic.
Touch the microphone.
Unmute your mic.
Hi, blessed night.
Blessed
Good
night.
night.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me tonight. Blessed night to the entire panel.
Welcome. Nice. Welcome. So,
You want me to tell them who she is?
well, go ahead.
Without giving her away. This young lady came into my life when the country was, she was locked out. And Gary delivered her to me in the Bronx. She had nowhere to go. It was raining. It was middle of winter, etc., etc. And I took her in and paid her way back home to Trinidad, that she could see her family after being stranded so long. And she has her trials, in Trinidad with everything going on. But she reached out to me again because her entire area seems to be having water woes. So, Miss H, I'll call you. Will you name the only thing? Anonymous. Miss H, I'll call you. Go ahead and tell us what's going on in your area and what you want to see done.
Okay, so first off, this concern of mine is really regarding our water situation, our water woes, as I should say. We haven't been getting water directly through WASA, and it's been like around 3 months. If we did get, it was on the 28th of July, like for around 2 hours. So our monthly bills are paid directly to WASA, but we have dry taps. Now with this dry taps, it has been very hard to sustain this because of the fact that throughout the months keep going by, we have to purchase water. Purchasing a load of water cost us $300, right? And it depends on where the driver comes from. That's how we pay the amount. Or we have to depend on rain for God to bless us with the rainfall. But Wasa also said the rainfall was their own. So I don't know if I'll have to pay for that as well. All right? And it has reached to a situation whereby our area, the entire San Francisco area, are now, the children are suffering because they cannot attend schools, right? We have no water to shower, to cook. We have to buy food on a daily basis. Nothing, laundry, nothing. And together to go with that bad road infrastructure, right? So this is where we are at. I'm at a point that I was thinking, instead of Trinidad go forward, we are going backward. Back in the days whereby we have to have a pond or lake at the side of our house to get one of those scrubbing board and start scrubbing again. Back in the days. Because why is it that we are paying this monthly or termly money and we are not receiving? Okay, if it's that bad, get together with the regional corporations. Send every single home a tank of water at least, so we don't have to go begging or spending these excessive money. In Trinidad here, we cannot afford to spend excessive money. Why? Because it does not come easily. It does not come easily. Why would we do this? Right? And you hear nothing from our councillors who was busy walking when we had elections just recently. And now our councillor turned into mayor and all these kind of things, who doesn't do nothing for us. So what we getting out of this? Nothing. We are suffering.
So election?
Yeah.
So just local election come and what have you won? You can't look around and see what you have won.
No, because from the evidence that we have, and I sent you, there are children that is not going to school because of this plight right now. Their children cannot afford their parents cannot afford to pay for water. They don't can afford to go in the grocery and buy a proper grocery. They buy what they need, right? So now you have to pay for a load of water, $300, $350. How can we send our kids to school? How can COVID is still here? How can we clean our homes? Right? I'm not saying is our UNC or PNM is nothing like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the respective people that are there for us come together. That is what you're there for. Work together now and see that your people get some sort of resolution towards this. Don't wait until you have us on the line. We call WASA and we're there on the line for days on the line with WASA. I have photos whereby I sent you, Miss Diana, that I applied since last year through online portal WASA, and we did not receive one tank of water. Why? So for the online portal expires from what I heard, but our money does not expire when we pay, and we does not get any water, right?
And if you don't pay it,
If you don't
you could end up in where they would what will happen? They'll come
they
and
would
disconnect you.
They would disconnect you, and then it's a whole entire long procedure where you have to go by before you can get reconnected, I guess, because that's Trinidad. It's a long procedure, right?
So
I am telling you.
Water falls under which ministry?
Which ministry?
Public utilities.
I guess, yes.
Who is the minister of public utilities?
Gonzalez.
Who?
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez?
Yeah. But listen to this. I personally have a question. Have you approached your counselor, then take it up the ladder, and what about your
He have been on the chat, Mr. Ansem. He's on the group chat. And then he had a meeting this afternoon, which they spoke about it. But to me, that meeting was vice versa. They were you supposed to come out. This is why they are mayor and they have contact in the corporations, whereby kisses don't go by favors, and only if you know someone working in the corporation, you could get X amount of tanker water at your home. Right? And you see them saying, okay, yes, well, the corporation only suited for so much and so much. I have no problem with that. But if you're given, don't send for one person in the community and you can't send for all.
Marvin Gonzalez is his name.
Marvin Gonzalez. He's a waste of time. I said so. You have people suffering for water, children can't go to school. Marvin Gonzalez, go and resign. Give up your work. Give up your work.
But
Trinidadians should not be in this position. Children should have water to go to school, bathe and clean. And like she rightfully said, COVID is still here. Give up your work, Gonzalez. You change your name to Martinez or some other name. Give up your work.
2023. Please. You should think that we are in some sort of, new modern times. Why are we backwards? Why? Why is it that something always breaking down?
What is the solutions that when you heard from WASA, what was WASA's solutions to the problem?
WASA have no solution. They just
all they say they received the requests.
Or they would say to you, listen, the water is in the line, but you have low pressure. We have been hearing this for over a year and more, that the pressure, whatever isn't good enough to come up here and or go there. So why isn't this fixed yet? Why isn't money being put into these places? Why? WASA is a necessity.
And why they're taking all your money and not giving all you the goods that all you're paying for?
Tell me this thing. You see where people have reached to Miss Diana, wanted to come out and protest and all these kind of things. So you come out and protest, block the road. What you get out of that? Lock up.
No.
Lock up your.
And you're not supposed to get locked up if you ain't damaging no property, if you ain't assaulting nobody. It is a democratic right of a citizen of a country to protest any ills that are plaguing them. Yeah, that's a democratic right.
Not in Trinidad, Miss Diana.
No, not in Trinidad.
The thing is here, road bad, but they're charging you bad road infrastructure. But if one of your light bulbs not working in your car, you go the road with it working, and by the time you reach to the other part of Trinidad, it's not working, you're getting charged for that. You're getting a charge for that. You pass through water, your number plate fall off in the flood. You have no number plate, charge for that.
So So let me ask a question. Other than writing to the councillor, or writing to the MP, or dealing with the MP, right? I mean, 3 months is a long time. I mean, a month is a long time. A week is a long time. Even a day, 24 hours is a long time. And you, what have the residents themselves done to try to alleviate the problem?
Well, they keep calling. They keep calling WASA. They keep trying to get through with their counselor. They keep trying to talk to everyone, but the counselor is aware. The counselor, the mayor, the entire regional corporation is aware. They was having a meeting. I can't pinpoint the date right now. I don't have my phone. They was having a meeting. WASA personnel was coming to the Sansec facility there, the community, to speak to the community concerning the water. They cancel the meeting. They cancel it. Why? Because
why they cancel the meeting?
Tell me, why would you cancel a meeting that then you reach up to this point that you know that, okay, it is very important to the citizens. It was before school was opening. Kids need water, parents need water to wash the children clothes, these kind of things.
So if there's no water in the area, that means there's no water in the schools to flush the toilet and stuff, right?
No, they might send a truck from the corporation or from WASA or wherever to supply the school. But the children cannot go, because how can they go without being clean? How can they go without a shower? And to take out $350 weekly or fortnightly to buy a supply of water is not right when we pay a WASA rate.
That's right.
I asked WASA, I said, why don't we get a rebate on our bills?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah, they never answered. When you put in your request through the portal, they don't answer. So which means they have nobody working on that online section.
I don't have Marvin Gonzalez's number. Anybody have Marvin Gonzalez's number? Send it for me. So we call him right now.
Let me see. Let me hunt on the thing here.
Yeah, I don't have it. If I have it right now, we could call him right now and see.
Like he go answer you.
No, you never know. They might see a foreign number and they might pick up. You never know.
And he's the Minister of Public Utilities.
WASA do not reply to their people. If you don't have efficient people to work there, there are a lot of bright people in this area here. They could hire some of these children here. You understand? Put them, they have people there cannot speak to people in the right way. You know?
All you guys are looking for is to just get some water in the pipe.
Get some water, Mr. Anslim.
And water is a necessity of life.
We're not asking for much. We're asking for, and here the thing, we're not even getting a supply every month. We're happy if we get once in 2 weeks. We go give us that. Give us once in 2 weeks. We begging all year. Give us once in 2 weeks a supply, a full day. And check out the send the water, Mr. Anslim and Miss Diana. They will send it in the night.
Go to the Prime Minister office in town and protest for water. But that's all right.
1 minute. What did you say again? Repeat what you just said.
They will send us water in the night from maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the night and take it off by 5 in the morning. So we have to stay awake all night to make sure all our tanks and containers full. So this is the days we're living in.
They're sending your water, but they're sending it at night?
At night. 8, 9 o'clock in the night. Tell me how fair is that to us and our children? You know?
So listen, is it true that once you are paying your bill, you should get truck water free? Is that true? Is that?
We are supposed to. If we don't have or we did not get it, is not our fault. It's from WASA being shut down for some sort of lines or whatever maintenance they have to do, right? So if we do not get, let's say, you see the people do not get in a month time, is it not rightfully that WASA take or get about 10 trucks from 10 different areas or whatever, send them up to this area and say, supply each house with 2 tanks of water?
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand
Are you there?
I don't understand how the council and the MP for the area is not getting in. Well, not. I don't understand how they are not more vocal with respect to the situation. Maybe they are, and I just don't know. But I mean, I
I
don't
saw they had a meeting today.
Mm.
That's what they saw. I saw, and they spoke about it in the situation. I heard they said maybe on Friday if water didn't come. If water didn't come in our lines, they're going to have some protests in Port of Spain. I'm not getting water. I paying water. I paying for truck-borne water. I going to travel and go Port of Spain to jump up hooray with you?
Is he an attorney at law?
No.
Oh, that's the wrong one I'm looking at.
No.
All right. I'm looking for
It's
it.
a sad. I tell you, just now we wouldn't even be able to come out from here where we live because in this trace here, the two sides of the road, the infrastructure has went down. It's going down. It's bad. It's like if you're living in the back in times where you have to go through those kind of gravel road and the road slant. You're not sure if you're slant or if you're straight. You have to corner each pothole. This is the conditions of road infrastructure in here. If they send some material to patch it up, it's dirt. It don't last.
But what is the MP doing? I need say nothing about the MP. What about the MP?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know what is he doing. He may be still with the lost where they win the entire corporation or something like that. I don't know. I can't say.
Who's the MP? Who's the MP?
It's Mr. Tanku.
Call Tanku.
Yeah.
Let me call Dave Tanku.
It's Mr. Tanku.
Yeah, call Dave Tanku.
I'm calling him right now.
I can't find this Gonzalez number. I tired here he name calling a whole heap of thing that ain't working.
Hold on. So we calling Dave Tanku. So folks, we calling Dave Tanku. We're trying to figure out the water situation here in his constituency.
Moment, I'm trying to get his number. Gonzalez.
His number, I'm calling it.
Gonzalez.
Oh, Gonzalez. Yeah. I'm calling Dave Tanku. Gonzalez. All right, you didn't answer. Let me try again one more time.
This is Dave Tanku. Hello.
Hello, Dave Tanku. This is Assembly Born on WZYE 95.9 FM. You are live on air.
My brother. How are you doing, sir?
I'm excellent. So
excellent.
We have a situation, right? Where
You're still answering me. I've been not hearing you. You're away from the mic.
Yeah, we have a situation, right, Dave, where we have some people from your area talking about not receiving water for the last 3 months. And knowing that you are a friend of WZYE 95.9 FM, and we just decided to call you to see if you could, if there is anything that you know or don't know about it, that they can somehow get that situation rectified.
All right, my friend, unfortunately, you caught me in the middle of a cricket match where TKR is winning. But what I can tell you, though, is that there are lots of persons in my area and in South Trinidad and Tobago who have not had water for a very long period of time, who are in fact not even able to purchase water, either because a lot of them are too poor to be able to afford it, or because what happened now is that even private suppliers of water cannot get sufficient to supply. So persons are in desperate need of water. We have a serious water crisis right now in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, not Tobago, in Trinidad in particular.
So Dave, what you are telling us is that you have been trying to help your constituency as much as possible, but there seems to be a shortage of water and in order to actually help them out of the situation.
My friend, the problem right now is that WASA is not giving us answers. We want to know we know what the problem is. These persons are not been able to get water on a consistent basis, on a regular scheduled basis for over 7 to 8 years. And what is required now from WASA is some kind of indication as to what they're going to do to resolve those problems. Unfortunately, we have not been able to get a truthful comment from the minister. I have asked questions in Parliament, and instead of providing answers, which the population desperately needs, some sort of hope for the population, the minister has chosen instead to personify issues, to bad talk people, as opposed to treating with the issues and providing answers and solutions.
Mr. Tanku, how you doing? Miss Benskin here.
Excellent, ma'am.
All right, this young lady reached out to me, so I brought it to Anselm, right? But I have a history with the young lady. Mr. Tanku, I don't think it's fair, right? People paying for a commodity and they ain't getting it. And then on top of that, you want to put property tax on them. Mr. Tanku, why are they suffering Trinidadians so? What is the issue? They want people to take to the streets when they can't take it no more?
Well, I think they are, quite frankly, I think that they're inciting a situation where they could be able to point to WASA and say WASA is not functional, WASA is not being able to meet its mandate. I think the government is setting up WASA so that they can restructure WASA in the same way they restructured Petrotrin, which is to close it down. I really hope that the workers and the management of WASA are paying attention. The government is setting them up because they have underfunded them. They have not put the basic things that we all know are required. The construction of dams, the construction of the various water treatment facilities. They put nothing in place for the last 8 years to help people. The result we have now is the water crisis. That's life, you know. Without water, I don't know what people will do. It's life.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Dave, we also have the young lady online with us, and that's the only reason why we decided to call her. We didn't want to call you like if we're trying to set you up or anything like that. You know, sometimes people just think you want
that's all right. That's all right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know if the young lady have any questions for you, Dave.
No, I think
if I could hear
everything. Oh.
Go ahead.
Yes. I think he touched on everything, which was very truthful. So I don't have any questions for him regarding that. Is only like if we could get some help from the corporation other than that, because I know that the corporation they just be sending water for some people. So if like they could organize in a way that maybe each house could get 1 tank of water.
My love, I can answer that too. The challenge they have right now is the demand for truck-borne water supply is so high. And Siparia Regional Corporation, I think, has 1 water tender that's working. But there's no water at the hydrant when even the water when the water truck gets filled. There's no water there either. So they have to go further, which means that they can only do a minuscule amount of water deliveries. And the demand is astronomical now, because
yes, it is.
Huge areas. I mean, tens of thousands of people don't have water and have not had water. I am sure you know that if you don't have water for a month, I mean, clothes dirty, wear dirty, house dirty, you have you're not able to cook, you have no water to drink. So there's a crisis, there's a real crisis, and I really don't think
we haven't got a proper supply. For over 3 months, we haven't gotten a proper supply of water here. For over 3 months.
And instead of answering your questions, the minister playing games with it,
You have his number, sir. Could you send it to Anselm?
My number is 7.
Not yours, Mr. Gonzalez.
Put it out there for this young lady. I'm putting it. No, I don't have his number, but I'm putting it out for this young lady and anybody else listening. WhatsApp message me though.
Say that again.
716-8750. 716-8757. 716-8757. WhatsApp message me.
So Dave,
I really don't think that this government is serious. I think they're not treating with the problems that are facing citizens because they don't care. They are busy playing their little political games. They're playing political war with water, which cannot be acceptable.
It's not, because we have on where we tried getting water through the online portal, which is not working. Calling WASA, the number just keeps expiring, and we haven't gotten a supply.
My love, the truth is, the truth is, we know that. The truth is, the CEO of WASA last week said that the system was not working because the demand on the lines were too long. Last week, I spent 45 minutes waiting for WASA to answer. The line, the system cannot work. And the minister this time around, when this Alcott went down, was telling people, call the system. Call the system.
No, the system is not working.
It's become very loud. I could barely hear you now.
So, Dave, we're not going to hold you any longer. We want to thank you so much for taking the call. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
My brother. You all stay well, stay safe. Stand up for TNT.
Later.
Thank
All right.
you,
Thank you.
thank you.
So
So
here
you
is the
see,
question.
we have it there.
Here is the question, right? Someone saying, if you're getting water at night, why can you fill up all tanks and containers?
Well, we haven't got
Anselm, you have Marvin Gonzalez's number. Check.
before when we used to
You
get.
don't
we
have
used to
it?
fill.
Okay.
We used to fill up, but we're not getting any for the 3 months. The last time we get, as I said, it was
Okay.
on the 28th of July,
Oh, okay.
right? And it was just for like 2 hours. But once we get, that is what we do. We just asking for a supplier, one supply. If we get one night, it doesn't matter if in 2 weeks, done this long, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
But why all you paying a bill and y'all are not getting this stuff? This is why I don't understand.
True, because we ration our water. We depend on the rain, you know. We depend on the rain. We depend on the rain. It's a very disgusting situation with WASA. It's very, very disgusting. It reached a point that people are, you know, they don't know how to react anymore. They're just annoyed. They don't know if they come out and as I said before, if they come out and protest, if they come out and throw tires on the road.
That's all they need to do.
Or what to do. They don't know. But when you do that now, the police come, want to lock up everybody. Right? But they could do that here in the south area. They could do that to come to lock up everybody. They wouldn't go in other areas because they know they will get fire. Yeah.
You find his number, Anselm?
No, I know. I tell you, I have it. I look for it.
Gary say, I called Gary. Gary say he sent it for you a long time ago. You have it?
No, he ain't send it for me. Tell him send it again.
I don't know. He can't. He doesn't have it, but you have it.
No,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Hold on.
Put in his name in WhatsApp and search MAR and see if it comes up.
Yeah, that's why I searched it. Let me see something. Let me see if it's in here.
I can't find any number for him. It's sad. You know, y'all look, and people, I hear people waiting on their back pay. They're still waiting on back pay.
Miss Diana, people waiting on jobs. People waiting on jobs. My daughter trying to get a job through OJT. Nothing. You send your children to school, they get the degree, they get their masters, they get everything, and they have to sit down home with it.
But
we also have a crime situation now.
Yeah.
In the San Francisco area.
But Victoria, we saying stop the blame game, right? WASA needs privatization. Don't blame the government. But who do you blame though? Who do you blame for this situation?
Currently, it has a government, a minister has the responsibility for in his portfolio. So who you gotta blame?
Who do you blame? I mean,
what is a necessity?
Now hear what I say. This has been a problem forever in Trinidad and Tobago, and in 2023, we still having that same problem, boy.
Because there's nobody
billions of dollars that went through Trinidad and Tobago, and we still have that problem today. People paying for water and they ain't getting water, boy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know something too, though. I think the people of Trinidad and Tobago have to start standing up if you ain't getting water.
Boy.
You have to stand up. You can't let these things go by.
Yeah.
You know, after a week go by, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, then a month, then 6 weeks, then 8 weeks, then 12 weeks, then 16 weeks.
And there's certain parts of Belmont. I think, remember you said we did a video where 3 months them two didn't have no water.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a PNM stronghold. and they taking that? Nah.
But why don't we get back a rebate then? A rebate on our bill.
Yeah, you're supposed you.
We don't get the supply and we could prove it. Or when we purchase water and we could show receipts that we purchased 3 tank or 3 loads of water, that we could get back something. You don't get that.
Have you guys asked for a rebate?
We asked for a rebate. You don't get anything back. Yeah, you don't get anything back.
Well, I'm going to try to get the minister's number.
Get who?
The minister, Marvin Gonzalez.
Yeah. Because I tried to hear his name calling and things that ain't working. Just ain't working.
So what's the solution for you guys going forward now?
Mr. Anselm, truthfully, how can I answer that? How can I answer that?
Hope for rain.
I do not know if my best choice is I saw that we will have some rain this week. And I think I will have to look forward for that.
Yeah, well, let me pay for rain.
Yeah, that is all we could look forward to, because if the pipeline, they say that the desal plan is up 85% and running now, right? And we still haven't seen anybody getting water in the lines or wherever anybody get. They would say that that it come in very slow. The water pressure is slow. So then we won't get anything here. We won't get anything because where I live is on a hill. Up here, it's on a hill, so the incline, the water would not come up here at all. So it's very hard. We bought like 3 supplies already, right? And we cannot do that because remember, my parents live on pension. You know, I'm not working. I just had a surgery on my hand, right? And my daughter cannot get a job because she has a degree that is only on paper. Everything is on paper. You can't, as simple as a little OJT job or something like that. You have to, what can I say?
Paper's no use. Remember that song, Brother Budada?
It is no use. And the thing is, I tell her, I say, listen, I say, you can't expect to get something up there. You have to start from small. So she applying wherever. So that's the thing where our country is at. We are not going forward. And if people can get up and open their eyes and see this, that we're not going forward where we are at this point, what can I say? I cannot make a difference alone.
That's the thing, you know. Well, I think you could make a difference alone, because if you reach out here to this situation here in order
thankfully,
to
Miss Diana. Yeah, thankfully, Miss Diana, you know.
That's a good start. People do listen to us, you know. We do have people that listen to us.
Yes.
People that listen to us, you know. So I think that this is a good thing to do. You know, you're just at the start and you have to do something. Yeah. Maybe what you have to do, if you have a social media page, you got to put some stuff out on social media too, if possible.
Well, I guess Mr. Tanku just said, gave me his number there. So I guess
reach out
I'll
there.
WhatsApp him tomorrow. So you see how that goes.
So you see this actually worked out. You get Dave Tanku's number. You get the MP's number.
Yes.
You know, so you can send him a WhatsApp message.
I would do that definitely.
And keep him in the loop now.
Yeah.
You know, keep him in the loop. So this was very, very, very. This was a great process in that, you know, you could deal with the MP now because you're going above the councillor.
Right.
You know, you go directly to the
so
MP.
My thing is, why you apply for a councillor position and you're not, you can't be biased and prejudicial.
I don't think they're being biased. I think there's a possibility that there are councillors who trying to do their job, but it's up to WASA. If they're trying to do their job, and I'm just saying, if they're trying to do their job and WASA stalling them, what they gonna do?
My thing is, if the people pay for thing of water, why and they paying the water rate every month, why not deliver a truck supply whatever every 2 weeks or something to them?
Exactly.
They don't have it. They're saying they
What
don't
do you
have
mean you don't have it?
What do you mean? They don't have it.
So what? So where all
water.
the money they pay? It's going for salaries.
Oh,
It
they
ain't going into the infrastructure.
If they didn't have it, how they go deliver it? They
It
could give
ain't
you all
going into the. It's not going.
all Nancy stories, but if they didn't have it, they could tell you we're bringing it next week or we're bringing it tomorrow. But if they
And
didn't have
road network system is in shambles. And oh word, you know,
Water
listen.
system
All you need to get up and go outside and walk the street, march the streets. That's all you need to do.
Water
Shoot.
system itself, Mr. Anselm, as far as what I see, their system itself not working.
So I say
Whether it's a call-in or it's their portal, or whether they would message me on Facebook and say, okay, inbox me all the details and everything, and we would inbox them everything, and you will never get a reply. Never. Yeah.
See, it's part of it is the system too. You know what I mean? If the
System
system
is not working.
Yeah,
Yes.
if they get the system correct. Right?
And as Mr. Tanku said, they are aware of it. It's happening, but their hands are tied at certain, lengths.
So
They don't want y'all to complain. Lana said they just have to comply. Don't open your mouth and say nothing. As you open your mouth and say nothing, what they call we answer them? Rebel rousers, troublemakers, mischief makers.
I guess that's why a lot of people are afraid to come on, because they're afraid that they might be victimized by whoever. If they come up and they speak on the platform, they might be victimized, right?
I know.
We understand that.
I
But
don't
listen,
know.
we understand that though. We do understand that.
Yeah.
We don't want people to be victimized in any way. We
Yeah.
understand that. So that's a legitimate. That's legitimate. That's not.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You can't try to sweep that or try to put it. It shouldn't be like
But
that.
why does it exist? Why are you victimizing me? Because I get up and say, I ain't getting no water for 3 months and I pay the bill and I want water to wash my behind.
You could say,
why am I being victimized for saying that?
say what you want. You are not in these people.
Well, I tell all you already, all you lucky I'm not in Trinidad, because I would go down there and start mess. I want water. I will move in with Oma. I want water to wash my tail.
Unless you are in these people's situation.
What do you mean? Answer them. I know we just be want water for a day, not 3 months.
No, nobody's saying.
I don't care about victimization, because I have had my share of victimizing when I was growing up. So any arrows anybody throw at me now bounces off my back. I go get up. I keep telling Anselm, you really don't know the beast I am, you know. You talk about you can't stand up against Dr. Rowley in the party, blah blah blah.
Now you have to understand.
What do you mean you have to understand what? It ain't going right, and I don't like it, and I'm telling you you're going wrong. I'm standing up in it. I will stand up to you. I'm gonna march the street. This is you're Trinidadians like you're such a party people. You're not fighters. You're such a wine and jam and dirty effect and all that. You're not you don't have the chutzpah. Somebody go try victimizing Diana Benskin. I'm coming for you now. I'm gonna stand up. I'm coming for you. You want to victimize me because I don't get no water? I coming for you. And I go march inside the Prime Minister's office. I want water. I living in San Francisco. I don't get no water for 3 months. I want water. How is he gonna victimize me?
No.
How?
Miss Diana, you see the difference. I understand what you're saying, but what Mr. Anselm is saying is he has a point as well, because you know why we are at a position here that we wouldn't think for ourselves would be victimized, we would think for our children. And if they have to get a job maybe in the future, wherever, that is what we would think about because of the situation of our country.
And you're all allowing that. They have you frightened with our quote, say, frightened and fearful. That you're all allowing that. But if you show the monster and the demon that you are not afraid of it, you stand up to it. People could only push you around for so long, eh? I've been pushed around, and I got up. You have to get up eventually one day. You must stand up.
In Trinidad and Tobago.
I don't care, Trinidad, Tobago, America, wherever. You victimize me, I stand up to you.
If you try to stand up as an individual,
I don't care. That's how I'll do it.
Possibility you will be victimized.
I don't care. I will stand up because you are encroaching on my right. That is Diana Benskin.
You may not have your food may not be coming off a certain table. If certain people food are coming off a certain table.
And when you take the power away from your bully, when you take that power away from them, they have no alternative but to relinquish. When you say, he gonna do this, okay, all right, what you gonna do?
And if the government is putting food on your table.
Because they allow them.
All right, okay.
They allow them.
I hope the government could put some food on my table, Mr. Anslim.
They allow them.
Today, and if they could put some food on my table, they take away my mother food card, and she getting disability. So you tell me, put some food on my table because I don't pay for water. It have people who own businesses and going in the grocery with food cards. I have no business. I just work hard.
It takes one person to stand up and say, hey, this ain't good.
I agree with that.
This ain't right.
I agree with that.
And stick to your guns. Don't let nobody go, hey, we gonna lock you up. If it's okay, lock me up. I'll pay my bill. I'm coming back out again. This ain't right. This is what you have to do. You can't let the bully. No.
You have to understand. I am not saying that people shouldn't stand up. But the people who want to stand up, they have to look and see there are consequences for my actions. Am I able to deal with the consequences of my actions? And people will say, you know what? I might have to pay for water. I might have to pay for a little water. I'm not saying with the person who is on here tonight, but I'm saying with other people who don't want to stand up. They might be saying that, you know what? Boy, you see this one? I don't know if I want to stand up with this one. Let this young lady go out front, right? And if we see movement due to her movements, then we come on board.
No, you see movement. Hello. Look, I don't know. I think that's the spirit that Jehovah put in me. When you want to start to bully me and push me around, I will push back. I just push back, eh?
You know what we need to do?
I fed up with my people suffering, man.
We need to get somebody. We need to get somebody from Wassa who don't want to. They don't have to come on camera.
Oh, them don't like to talk to you.
They cancel we meeting. They cancel we meeting. You think they go come on air there? Meeting.
I like to try, you know. I am the eternal optimist.
I used to have a fella number. Remember when the issue was in the Beacon and I was calling for fresh water for them? And I did get a fellow who said he was up there, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it. And he didn't but he didn't get back to me. So I had called the Prime Minister's office and I had gotten some Miss Phillips, and she thought I was obnoxious because I was asking for water, for the clean water for the people in Beetham.
So let's go for a quick station identification. Stay with us in a little bit, okay? We got to go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this. I guess, Tommy.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
All right, whatever happened to that. We are back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. So I want to address, Nessie says, right? If this is an issue for 8 years and the government on both sides are to be blamed, I'm trying to wrap my head around that, Nessie. Because if you're in power for 8 years, that's almost a decade. You mean you can't fix a simple water problem? 8 years? Why do I want to go back and blame the people who was in office for the past 5 years? So as somebody says, just the blame game then. We just blaming one another. I think 8 years is a long time for you to be in government and for you to fix a water situation in the country.
They're going and they plan to put a standpipe next. That's what they're gonna do.
No. I said I'm afraid. I know I'm afraid.
He afraid?
Oh, yeah, he said
Yeah, yeah. Afraid about. Yeah, you people put fear in you. Yeah.
Jason Thomas says, Jason, welcome. Sparrow sang it best. We like it so. And listen, Jason, I agree, you know. I don't disagree with that, you know. Right? At the end of the day, it seemed like if that many of us, not most of us, many of us, right? I'm not talking about the long lady here, but many of us like it so. Right? Troy Smith says, Gonzalez don't have a clue. His board has no vision. Victoria says, Diana, don't sweat. Trinidadians are coward. In life,
a bunch of cowards, that's right.
You have to
be wine and fat and dirty fat and frightened to go there. No.
I don't think Trinidadians are cowards. Trinidadians size up a situation and they see if there are certain consequences in this situation. They say, boy, let me hold my corner, as them Trinidadians say. Let me hold my corner. You know what I mean? They said that.
Yeah, but stink and dirty fat the day though. And then what? Yeah,
the population, you know.
They're already back to take a lash.
Yeah,
Let me put it out. They're already back to take a lash. Sort of softy people. That's why I just call myself a Bajan. You cannot ram that down Bajan throat and they're gonna sit down there. Be taken to the streets, like you know what's up. We don't care about no consequences. We ain't using no impeccable words neither.
If you go down there by yourself, you'll get locked up though.
I mean, I'll lock me up and I'll bail myself out and I'll go back and do the same thing over again.
And then they'll go lock you up again.
And I'll bail myself out and go back and do the same thing again.
And you go be just now you go have a whole record.
And I don't care.
Go be like
I don't care. I don't care about any record. My mission in life. I don't care.
All of a sudden, yeah.
I don't care about lockup and I don't care. If people suffering for water, children can't get water to bathe and brush their teeth and all these kind of things. That's essential to life.
Yeah, the children cannot go to school, and you're seeing it's not from one family or one home. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of children.
Lock up, I don't care. I'll go in there and educate the prisoners. Watch me.
You know, I absolutely. The only thing I can say is that the people have to stand up.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could say is that the people have to stand up. Unless the people stand up, you know, people go say as Jason Thomas says, Sparrow sang it best. We like it.
I don't know what they're frightened for. What is they frightened for?
I mean, they're frightened for you.
I wish to God. I wish I had an MP position in that PNM. I wish.
Serious problem.
You know what I'm telling you?
Victimization is a serious problem, you know.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
I do not fear anyone but God. I wish I had an MP position. I was gonna stand up to the bald head man. Oh yeah. And nobody don't want to come behind me. No problem.
You go get rid of you?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm standing up because I'm patriotic, and I'm standing up because those people who can't stand up, I'm standing up for them. If Martin Luther King was coward, where do you think we would be? Huh? If Martin Luther King was a coward, where do you think we would be? Huh? Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. If them people were cowards, where would we be?
Them people these days, what are you talking about? You know these days, they not nobody like that these days anymore.
Stokely Carmichael. Where would we be to enlighten our brains? Frederick Douglass. Where would we be? You have to stand Gandhi. Gandhi stand for the Indian against the English with the salt issue. Where would we be? Where would we be? You have to have balls.
You see, this is a great point. Victoria says no water is also victimization. So make your choice. It's true, right?
Why are you victimizing people? Why? Why? That's not. And listen to me,
That's not fair.
Listen to me. That's why I appeal to the women of Trinidad and Tobago. All you come out and vote in the next general election.
You have to appeal to everybody. You can't just
I listen. I appealing. Where's the men here? Women. The demographic of women outnumber men in Trinidad and Tobago. Come out and vote.
No, you have to appeal to everybody to come out and vote.
Come out and vote.
Yeah.
And if you feel like putting your finger in a different ink, do it. Because you can't go on this way.
So what we accomplished tonight, I think we accomplished a lot tonight in that you are now going to lace with the MP and hopefully you will see some resolution to the problem there in you guys' area.
And she's added me to that chat so I can monitor what's going on because I'm going to get Gonzalez's number and he go hear from me. I will be calling and he better answer the phone.
Oh God. If he not answer the phone, what will happen?
Yeah, well, I'll call him until he answer the phone.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anything you like to say before you go?
Well, I think we accomplished more than what I expected here tonight. Because, you know, I told Miss Diana, I say I would stand up regardless if people are afraid to come out and talk openly. I say I would do it. You know, so I'm just grateful tonight for this huge opportunity that I was awarded with to speak on behalf of my area here, San Francisco and Trace here.
What part of Trinidad is that? What part of Trinidad is that?
This is in the Pinal area.
Okay.
Down in the Pinal area, yeah. So countryside again.
He think you tell him San Francisco, be careful.
Yeah. So I am just happy for this opportunity. I believe a lot was accomplished. So from here, let's see where it would go. And as I said before, we are just asking that, you know, the authority sees it fit that, you know, they start, you know, you shouldn't even be waiting on people to call to say, here, what, you know, we need water, because you know the situation and you know what's happening. Send a truck, let every home get at least one tank of water to begin with, so that they have something sufficient to go with for the week. If you know that, if you as a company, WASA, know that you cannot supply the area for this certain time or however how long, you know that you cannot do this, being this huge company, right? Find a solution. You must have a team of people working on this. You must pull a team together and say, here, what, let's do something so that the community would not reach to this state that we are in right now. Right? We are in a state that we have to beg the authorities now to help us. Right? Whereby I look at it that you guys, you're not from Trinidad and you're not living here presently, and you have to come in here to step in to help us as well. Right? So I think this is where we at, and hopefully the rain falls, so the rest of the tank should full.
Well, the rain go fall, man. You go send some showers of blessings.
And we go do a rain dance.
Well. Yeah, that would be well.
What we like you to do, just keep Diana updated on how.
Yeah, she join me to the chat.
Slim, I would definitely keep you
definitely
guys
reach
updated.
out to the MP.
I would do that in the morning. I would do that, and I would.
And I gonna be hunting down Gonzalez.
Right. Okay, that would be great. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
So thank you for this opportunity again, and you all have a blessed night.
Good night, Omar.
Okay, good night. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. So, folks, you know, I mean, I don't mean to be
Tommy
like they said, but it's difficult when you're in these situations, boy, and you gotta think about.
It's sad, answer. You want water. COVID still out there. Your children can't go to school, brush their teeth, and you frightened to be victimized because you want water. Madness is that. Do you ever know why he pulled me out of Trinidad? Eh? Because I would be in trouble every day. I would be in trouble every day.
Troy says, okay, hold on, let me see this here. Heidi says, people who is ungodly will always be covered to victimization. I don't understand that, man.
What, Hailey?
I don't understand that, Hailey. Who is ungodly? What? What is on
Will
board?
always be cowards to victimization.
Let me apologize for the break in transmission. I had circumstances beyond my control happen.
Nah, man, we understand, man. Victoria says, of course, highly, God will provide. Some people speak out something, not all the time. We are too political in this country. You know, Wasa has been an issue and we need to focus on this. And that is what it is.
Captain Singh said, have a latrine and red water to flush. Hey, Kapisa, go and kneel on the corners on rice grains.
Yeah, Ali says all you could vote, all you could have voted Pep. All this would have been fixed, but all you vote UNC and PNM, eh? Okay. All right, Hailey.
You really believe that, Hailey?
Tommy, you deal with Hailey. You deal with Hailey. I leave Hailey alone because Hailey go start to go after me and tell me I don't like your leader.
Hailey a little delusional, I know.
Eh?
Thank you, Victoria. She said, Diana, don't sweat. Trinidadians are coward. In life, there are consequences, and you have to be prepared for it regardless. Talk your talk, Victoria. When you decide you're going on a mission, you can't go, well, I wonder if, no, you're going on a mission to march for water for the residents of San Francisco. I don't care about lockup. I don't care about none of that.
You really don't understand Trinidad and Tobago.
Hello, Anselm. I mean, I don't understand Trinidad and Tobago. They're born, and I know what goes on.
No.
Wait. Well, okay, I'm marching for a cause, for people to get work, and they lock me out. I could pay my bill and come out.
Well, you see, and that is
I will go march again.
And that is the point. That is the point. You are able to do that, but some of these people can't do that.
Okay, fine, but they shouldn't be. They should not be locked up for marching for water.
Listen, victimization. You victimize people. Look.
Victimize.
Look, all right. Can we please listen to this?
There are two ways in which people are controlled. First of all, frighten people, and secondly, demoralize them. An educated, healthy, and confident nation is harder to govern. And I think there's an element in the thinking of some people. We don't want people to be educated, healthy, and confident because they would get out of control. The top 1% of the world's population own 80% of the world's wealth. It's incredible that people put up with it, but they're poor, they're demoralized, they're frightened, and therefore they think perhaps the safest thing to do is take orders and hope for the best.
I bring to your attention.
How much time do I have to say that?
I bring to your attention the mission of Brother Abdullah Muhammad. What are you doing? He's sitting down on the Ministry of Education step every night because he has a vision, a statement, something that he is against.
Do that.
And does he care about arresting or whatever? No.
He can do that, Diana.
What do you mean he can do that? He's doing it by himself. How come I don't see them going and arrest him?
Many other people cannot do that.
What do you mean? And explain to me why.
What do you mean why? Because of victimization.
How come they don't victimize him?
How you know they didn't victimize him?
I ain't see him. Besides the guy that had assaulted him and broke his wrist and blah blah blah.
What do you call that?
He just go and sit down there every night.
But what do you call that when he get assaulted in the school?
And he get up again and he go on and he sit down in the Ministry of Education step.
What happened to him? What happened to him?
Fine, Anselm, but he still got up and he's sitting down and he's staging his one-man protest. That's what I mean.
We are happy that he's still alive. We are happy that he's still alive.
They're happy that he's still alive?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Yeah? I am dismayed, disillusioned, fed up of my birth country. I'm tired of hearing these citizens suffering. Of all calibers, all people with petticoat hanging down, people with MAs, everybody suffering. And Trinidad enjoys according to Google information, a 98% literacy rate. Why are we in the situation we're in? Because of corruption and fear of victimization and bullying people in the parliament and all of that? Huh? And that's what all you want to go and vote for again, to continue it again. Great is who, and you shall prevail. How you prevailing? How you prevailing? And your child can't get no work. Huh? You can't get water in your house. You're not safe. You don't feel. I hear the home invasions ramped up now. You're not safe in your home. You can't get a FUL to protect. How you prevailing?
You know
Explain to me how that mean. How am I prevailing?
Talking about
The whole thing need all of them, and they need getting rid of and put something new inside there. That's what's needed in Trinidad and Tobago. A total new body need to go up in there.
Talking about the child can't get no work. What about this $50,000 a month position that's given to
child can't get no work?
At Cal, I was reading, I don't know if it's true or not, that the Minister of Finance 25-year-old son has a $50,000 a month position at Cal.
50,000 a month?
Nepotism.
I need to send you that.
Yeah, I didn't see about that one. I didn't see.
Nepotism.
That is Minister of Finance.
His son.
In America, you become incapacitated, where you had surgery, you can't work, whatever. The network systems to hold you and pay you something until you get back to work. Where's all this money? Where's the money gone? But they find 40 million to go and put in a velodrome, and I sure a lot of money passed to entertain that king the other day. I sure a lot of money passed. Huh? How citizens prevailing? Only make it make sense. How are citizens prevailing? And how is great? What is great about what they're doing? Suffering people is greatness? How are citizens prevailing? They only could get the Bajan head crack and put sense inside of it. How am I prevailing? I catch him in Nenen. I can't get water. No work. Crime out. I'm frightened to go. How am I prevailing? And all the up in there. Look, women of Trinidad and Tobago come out in numbers and vote them out and put somebody new up in there and hold the tail to the fire and make sure they work for you. And because when you see you shift them, they'll be like, oh boy, they shift them and they were there for a long time. We have to perform if we want to hold on. But they can't see that. You can't tell me I'm going to put my finger in the ink for the same over and over and over. What with that now? So you only want something new. Come out, break ranks.
I see something about him making 12,000 a month. 2018. That was back in 2018.
Yeah, but I think I saw an article yesterday.
No special treatment.
That said that he gets 50 a month from
Who gets 50 a month?
Let's go find that article.
Who?
I should have sent it to you. I don't know why I didn't.
And he has a job up in Cal.
Yeah, 25-year-old.
At 25 years.
12,000.
Well, maybe he's qualified. Who knows? Maybe he has the qualified. Maybe his papers is useful. Not like Omar's daughter, no use. Maybe his papers are useful. It's disgusting, man. I don't know why they don't want to break ranks. Move and put somebody else, somebody totally different up in it. That's all you need to do. Move from here. You're not doing what we want. We're not putting you back there. Move. And the next, the other side always do the same thing too. All they want to get back in there. Well, let's see how this one do. And if you don't, put somebody different. I don't know what it is they're afraid of.
No, listen, but you see what the guy said? Ali said these people happy to be alive, answer. In what way? Because they have no water for months. What are they happy about? They're not happy?
I could be happy.
Victoria
no water.
Damn if you do. Diana, you damn if you do not.
Suppose you want to grow food now. You can't grow food, baby. You gotta pray for the rich. Oh, all this stressful in Trinidad for truth, boy. Boy, I don't know what they can't see. Just listen, I ain't going with you now. You This ain't working.
with that in mind, there have been rumblings that there will be an early election called.
There will be what?
There's rumblings that there will be an early election called.
And I wonder what is his astuteness behind that.
No. But based on my information, based on my sources indicate to me that there's absolutely no possibility with respect to an early election being called. Even though I was told that the early election could be called because they don't want the TPP to strategize with respect to the 2 seats in Tobago.
Talk your talk. Now you understand the astuteness, the question I asked.
The less time you give them, the better it is. That they won't have enough time to put things in place so you could get them with their pants on their knees.
Astute.
You know?
Yeah.
Knowing the gentleman who is in charge and he has the date in his pocket, I want to agree that he's going to 2025. Plus, I believe that the PNM internal election might be in 2024 because the election was it last year? Last year, right? You remember?
Earlier this year.
I just sent you the article, Ansel.
Okay. The internal election was last year, right? 2022, right?
Was it earlier this year?
It was in 2022.
Okay. Whatever.
I think so.
Oh, local was this year. Local was this year.
Tommy. That is Marcia Brave Boy, eh?
So that means it's not credible. That's what it means.
Oh, Tommy, be careful. She will come for you.
I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
Does it mean that there's a
no? Unless I get some information to go with this, I just feel that this is.
Well, where she just get her information from? Hey.
I mean, she says, how did this 25-year-old? Because that's not. You see, this is not factual. This is incorrect. Because in 2018 you was 25. Let me go to that. Let me go back to that. Okay, let me go back. Let me see what it is. Let's see that.
Oh dear.
You see, and this is the thing. July 2018. Calm wants to protect son from lies. Claim of minister son working for $50,000. 2018. I mean, it's. I mean, Marcia Brave Boy just loses too much credibility too quick. It took me less than 60 seconds to do that. Less than 60 seconds. Look at right here, Trinidad Express, July 13, 2018, Anna Ramdas. Former Minister Collinbert, Finance Minister Collinbert says he has a duty to protect his son Adrian from the danger of the lies being perpetuated against him. Imbert said yesterday there's no truth into the social media post that his son is receiving a fat $50,000 monthly salary at Caribbean Airlines. Listen to this. The minister said Adrian, 25, was employed at Cal as an engineer with a $12,000 salary, but is currently on no pay leave as he is pursuing studies in law. That was in 2018. Let me screenshot this and let me go to Marcia Brave Boy post. I mean, no credibility, man. Just none. Absolutely zero. Let me go to you. I mean, listen to this now. She goes, but you see, you have to look carefully, right? You see, but this is from 2018.
I'm reading something too where they say the manager with no aviation experience was making $71,000 a month.
This is just. Anyway, I'm not even going to waste my time. Seriously, I'm not going to waste my time. All right, whatever. You know, this is the kind of political games that are being played. And you see, with us, Tommy, if you don't read carefully and carefully look at it,
fact check
it, we could see that this is trying to create a perception. Okay? And this is the thing that PNM and UNC people have to do. If stuff like this coming out from 2018, right? We in 2023, 5 years later. And you putting something out like that in the public domain, you want to create a certain perception. You want to create a perception, right? I mean, you could create whatever perception you want, but in my estimation, you lose a lot of credibility. In my estimation.
Yeah, if it's misinformation, it's not good.
It's not good. So if she's putting that out now, from 2018, because you could just put it up, and people may think, if you want people to think it's now, if you don't really carefully look at it.
Propaganda.
You could be easily misled. So anyway, let me get back to the election.
Yes, so you're saying that there's a perception or there's a belief that we're gonna have an early general election.
Right. But however, the sources that I spoke to said that
it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, because that's not the person who's at the helm of this. He's riding it out till 2025 because there's a let me see when PNM next internal election is. That will make a difference too.
There's a what?
When is PNM next internal election?
Yeah, but I fell off the wagon there for about an hour due to technical difficulties on my part here. But we were, prior to me falling off, we talked about Dr. Mashup wanting to want to mend his ways or whatever.
But what was the question asked of him, Tommy, in the show? What question did I ask him?
I guess you prompted him to do that.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, didn't I ask him if there was any acrimony between him and Mr. Farley?
And he said no.
And he said that was not a relevant question or something. And then he went on to talk about everything is Farley. I think as him, he listened to us. That's what it is.
No,
yeah,
he listened.
He listened.
He listened.
He's a good listener, or either he's being prompted from another source.
Some other source. Yeah.
There we go. Then I agree with you. I agree with you from another source. Yeah, the internal election was 2022. So the next is 2025. It's 3 years.
That's next year.
It's 3 years.
3 years. 2025. Yeah, because the general election is supposed to be in August 2025. The internal election was December 2020. It was in December, I think, 2022. So, yeah, it was in 2022.
3 years? That's quick.
Yeah, I think that you changed it to 3 years, I think.
So if he loses the internal election before general election is called?
No, because the general election is before the internal election. So if he loses the general election, right, then he wouldn't even go for the
internal
political leader of the PNM because it's after. It's supposed to be after. I will get more. I will confirm more of those dates.
They're keeping you out of the loop. That's what they're doing.
So let me go to news just happened today with Dr. Mashup.
Oh dear.
Hold on, they was talking about. Hold on, let's go. Just a minute.
Yeah, I looked at some.
Hold on, let's go here. Let me see what blessed night to you, Nadia. I mean Lana. Thanks for joining us. Highly Saban Slim, you do that about Philip Alexander all the time. So why you ranting and raving? You ain't no better. What are you talking about? You rant about Philip Alexander all the time.
That's he supports Philip Alexander through thick and thin, eh?
No, I mean I do have a problem with Heidi supporting who he wants to support, but I don't understand what he's saying. Maybe because ranting and raving about Duke. I don't know. Is that what it is, Eileen? Like Eileen, even know I like you don't even know what you're ranting and raving about. So let's listen to this here. Hold on, let's listen to this. We can move this up a little bit. All right.
Charged with murder of Precious Wills. This is Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 5th of September, 2023. I am Kristen Solandi. Good evening. Topping the news tonight. The olive branch is only meant for Chief Secretary Foley Augustine, as clarified by PDP political leader Watson Duke.
You hear what that guy said?
It's only meant for Foley. You want to make up with Foley and stay upset with the rest of them?
Oh God, that fella, boy.
Duke expounded on his earlier statement about being open to forgiving Foley Augustine for any past transgressions. During an appearance on the Tobago Updates morning show, Duke outlined his intention to adopt a diplomatic approach in his interactions with the Chief Secretary. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
PDP political leader Watson Duke may be prepared to extend forgiveness to Chief Secretary Foley Augustine, but this forgiveness is not extended to anyone else.
I did not refer my request to meet and to put Tobago first with no whatever thing you call that thing. I don't know what it is. Right? I've spoken to Foley directly in my letter asking him for us to sit and talk.
Over the past year, Augustine and Duke have engaged in numerous public disagreements, leading to strained relations. Augustine later separated from the PDP along with other members of the Executive Council. They subsequently established the Tobago People's Party, the TPP, with the support of a few hundred followers. Duke perceived these actions as a betrayal. Although he is not inclined to unite with the TPP, he is open to the idea of the Chief Secretary inviting individuals to participate in a reconciliation meeting.
I can't write a letter to everybody. Right? It's up to him to bring whoever he wants to bring, and I can't tell him that. If you're going to meet, this is our meeting. He can bring whomsoever he will.
Duke does not acknowledge the TPP as a legitimate political party since they have not yet contested an election. Additionally, he believes that they did not fulfill the mandate of the PDP, the political entity under which they were originally elected.
We have to recognize that the idea of let's fix Tobago is not just a catchphrase, it's a vow, it's a pledge of Tobagonians. They take that seriously. What have we fixed? Nothing.
Duke explained that his motivation for reaching out to Augustine was to ensure that the people of Tobago received the representation they voted for. He credited his leadership for the 14-1 success at the THA elections.
I believe the ideas that I have is superior, the one that they have. And therefore, on the last time we went to the show that it was great ideas. The people voted for it. So indeed, I reckon them to be political enemies.
Duke said he is not seeking to be Deputy Chief Secretary or regular secretary, but he wants to work on fulfilling mandates. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
There you have it.
So if you were Fally, Anselm, what would you do?
I run far.
Anselm, you soft. We're not hearing him.
I wouldn't blame you either.
Huh?
I would not have blamed you.
Yeah, running far. Anytime I see him walking on the left side of the road, I running on the right side. Yeah.
Hey! Not safe. This is not swappy. This is Terry. Hey, 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 na na. Hey, 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 hey. White day. What happening in settlements for you? Oh Lord, come on my people, rally around Fally, cause he was chosen to be the chief secretary. I know that we will succeed. Bego say they want Fally's lead, and I'm feeling it. I tell you, I'm feeling it. We will build this land, I'm feeling it. If all our we put a hand, I'm feeling it. In the country and in the city, the people want Fally to lead we feeling it. Yeah. Bring the horn. Trevor James, walking in infrastructure. I see a man trying to take the curry from your boy. Hey, 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 hey. Sotika, we need some porn this week. Hey, hey. Megan Morrison, bring the heavy equipment. Say what you want. This man was selected, yes. Even though they don't, he don't get distracted, no. All they do to bring him down, no clue. He look weak, but man, he's strong. And I seeing it. Yes, we seeing it. This whole thing is divine, we seeing it. He does fix things in time, we seeing it. The future looking nicer, and I seeing it. Yes. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, rally around Fally.
That's a distraction that he's facing there.
No, Duke, you don't love me anymore.
What Duke tell Diana again?
Duke, I telling him, like me, one of the female voters, that kick the bubble in the street. Right? That is how I phrase the question. How are you gonna recapture me? He said he don't want to recapture me.
He throw you under the bus.
Yeah,
Duke. Under the bus, boy.
Yeah.
He put me on the bus, he put me on the steamroller.
Well,
my
steamroller, yes.
Yeah.
But
Boy.
this fella highly. But on some, you do that about Philip Alexander all the time. So why you ranting and raving? You ain't no better. He talking about when I rant and rave about Marcia. So we should allow people to do that type of thing, right? Right, Hailey? Eh, Hailey? Hailey? Juke said Watson Duke is out of Juke says. Mean Gene said Watson Duke is out of his mind. In the political cemetery. Rant about Marcia is what I'm talking about. You're always bringing up old posts about Philip Alexander. That is an old post what Marcia bring up. What you talking about?
So you bring up post about Philip Alexander too.
I didn't bring up that old post. I went to the thing and I read it in the Express. From where Marcia Brave Boy post. Hailey, I tell you already what they get to drink, you eat, you know. Victoria says, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. In the meantime, my people of Tobago are suffering. Well, Duke put in her hand. Yeah, Margaret, I agree with you. Listener, don't trust Duke. I stand with Farley. I agree. All you dividing them like PNM and UNC. No, we not. No, we not. The facts are there, Hailey. The facts are there, right? They had a good thing going, right? You come up here, you cause the dissension because you know exactly what he was trying to do. That is Dr. Mashup. He knew exactly what he was trying to do, Hailey, to mash up the whole thing. And then you know what? He mashed it up. What are them people supposed to do? Sit down there and wait for him? Him on his
They
door
move on.
by the pole, by the lamppost. Eh? He had a good thing, and he's good for that to mash things up. He's a good mash-upper.
Mash-upper? That's a word.
I like that word.
Yeah, mash-upper. He's a mash-upper. Yeah? And he be careful you not mash up a part 2, you know. You might try to mash up Pep too. ID, watch yourself, you know. Be careful. Yeah? You see, I dividing them like PNM and UNC. Nobody dividing them is, look, watching you call them people all kind of names. Farley and friends, all kind of names. Right? Yeah, the Bible said to repent, right? Watson Duke need to go and repent.
No.
You need to repent. If I was Farley, I was running far from here. On the left side of the pavement and I see him coming down, I cross it over to the right side. Yeah? Look, Dana support him so much. he tell Dana he don't want he don't
want to win she.
He don't want to win she again. Right? Listen to this. Look how that man is a hypocrite. Look how that man is a hypocrite. Eh? Dana support him fully. Right? And Diana asking him, how do you recapture my vote? You know what he's saying? He don't want to capture. She don't want to recapture his vote. So you know, Farley, don't go and no recapture nothing with Watson Duke. Yeah? Highly about that. What boy? Alisa working Juju boy. Where's Juju? He said, your Juju don't work on me. What's Juju? Yeah?
Ken John call them pocketicians. I like that word.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. You see, Hailey, when a person show you who they are, take them at face value, eh?
Believe them.
When a person show you who they are, take them at face value.
Yeah, when I get the chance to vote now, I'm going to be in Tobago. I can't. Watson say you don't want to recapture me, so I ain't wasting my time putting finger in ink for you no more.
But why is he trying to recapture? Why is he trying to go back with Farley and them? And you know, I don't understand that fella brain, you know. You talking about you only want to deal with Farley, right? And Farley could bring whoever you want. I don't get that.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Disrespectful to the others.
Eh?
He's disrespectful to the others.
I mean, you want reconciliation. You only want reconciliation with Farley? What about the rest of them? Look.
Yeah, that's 12.
Yeah. What about them? Look, Diana, you're right there. Go your way rejoicing, eh?
You don't want to recapture me. And
You
he,
don't
well,
recapture you.
first when I was inviting him to come on the program, what he said? Not interested.
Not interested.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't invite him. No, I just call you. You pick up the phone or not?
Yeah. And then when I asked him, how do you recapture me? You know, to vote. I don't want to recapture you. No problem.
He first described your call as an ambush.
Yeah. He's an ambush. Yeah, we don't ambush. Look, we pick up the listener. I tell people, we don't do things like our radio stations in Trinidad do things. We do it different. We pick up the phone and we just call people. We have called Jack Warner. We call Fitzgerald Hines. We call Dave Tanku. We call all kind of politicians.
We call Gigi.
We call Gigi. We call Gary Griffith. We call all kind of people. We are not like all of, and all your listener, all your 99% of the time they pick up, eh?
So but not them PNM people.
Well, Fitzgerald Lines pick up. I outsmart him. I call him on Messenger. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go and be friends with them fellas on Messenger and call them on Messenger.
and then he tell you call him all kind of vile names. That is true, Ansler. You call him Phil, Gerald Hines. I wouldn't want to talk to you neither.
Why not?
Nah. You calling me all kind of name, I don't really.
Look at all kind of names Duke called Fally and Duke want reconciliation. Look all kind of names Jack Warner and Kamala Prasad Besessa. Gary Griffith and Kamala Prasad Besessa. And them get back together?
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Manin and Rowley.
Manin and Rowley. Eh? Look all kind of names Rowley call all kind of people. Eh? So.
Oh well.
But I wouldn't advise Valley to go back with Duke.
Me neither, yeah.
That is one reconciliation I would say it's over and done with.
Yeah. Hasta la vista, baby.
You say only one man come back from the dead and the name not Duke. Oh God. Fally say, all it was Duke all the way. I don't hear nothing. All you're saying, that is all your comments. But, Hailey, you didn't listen to what we just said. Once a person show you who they are, take them at face value. From the time watching Duke tell Diana he don't want to come on this program no more. He have no interest in coming on the program. I took him at face value.
That's right.
That is it.
Mm-hmm.
When you was running in opposition against the PNM, right? You was up in this program like night and day, like it ain't nothing. I could send you a message. What you want me? All the fire. Fling question, yeah. Fling thing at me. And all of some people can't fling thing at you. Boy, we flinging you away, yes? We fling him. We fling thing at me, you fling him away. Right? Too damn disrespectful. Disrespectful. That's why I just call him just so I didn't invite him.
He felt really storm out there.
He don't decide to get no invitation. Because he anyway.
I get dumped on air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man.
If it's Fally, I don't want no advice from you. But Hailey, I could still say the same thing about you. If it's Pep, if you following Pep, I don't want no advice from you. I could say the same thing too. But I ain't say that about
but the guy that made the point, Mr. Speaker, about the way Philip refers to certain people, he hit the nail on the head.
Nail on the head.
Yeah, Philip really need to, according to Tommy, use impeccable words.
Yes. Yes. And Hailey, what you should be doing, Rennie Mohammed, welcome. Hailey, what you should be doing, you should be trying to help your leader become better.
Yeah.
That's what you should be trying to do.
That's right. Should use impeccable words.
Yeah, I know you don't get Pep no advice, but I'm trying to tell you, you could get, he has thing on social media, send him a little message. And I told you, Hailey, he had to cut out that Philip will fix it. They change it, right?
Yeah.
Right, Hailey? So I give all your good advice for free. Anytime you is a political leader and you talk about you go fix it, that means you're selfish. It's either your way or the highway. Come on, Hailey, man. I know you're more intelligent than that. You understand? Yeah. Philip will fix it. For the time I see Philip will fix it, I see that's egotistical. Philip will fix it. Pep will fix it. What about all the other people with Pep? And I leaders, yes, are we talking about Pep a lot, you know? I think we might be the radio stationers talk the most about Pep.
We're making them relevant.
We making them relevant. What Eileen says, what? Ansem, you did that to Duke and mash up. And mash up Ian Farley. I don't want to be you. I mash up Duke mash up himself. Right?
Yeah, nobody mash up Duke but himself.
Yeah, why we think we name him Dr. Mashup? You know, we just get names, you know. If it's one thing, when you come in the village, we just get names. We have Rennie the Love Doctor. Highly, you know, we have you use 90% and 10%. We don't worry about the 10% highly. We entertain the 90% highly. You know how that does go. Right? We have Lana. Lana was supposed to be something else. Right? You know what it is?
Yeah, but with the Duke and Farley stories, Duke acknowledged that Farley would be the leader, but he didn't respect him as the leader.
No, he's too disrespectful. He's a disrespectful fella.
And that's all.
And you know what? What I would like to say to Mr. Duke, you had the foresight and the wherewithal to select Mr. Farley as a candidate, and you know,
and they won.
And you all won. Why you can't? Why couldn't you stay on that tidal wave and ride it all the way? You had the fortitude to select these intelligent people. You can't. You could. I don't know.
You see that comment? I'm not going there with you. I leaving you alone on that one. Let me pop Ailey comment. I ain't going there with you, Ailey. Or read Ailey comment. I'm not going there with him.
Who is that? Who is that?
I'm not going there with him.
Let me see.
No, I ain't going there with Ailey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I ain't been there. Yeah. Nadia say yes, he's too disrespectful. Rennie says, Mr. Wars looking sharp tonight, boy. Like again, you're going up for the PM. Yeah, boy. Rennie, boy. I have ambitions, you know, boy. Yeah, boy. Okay, look, somebody come in here. Cameron, Murray game developer. I agree. I used to support Philip, but you start to see him change over time, and I can head down a dark. Hailey, boy. Hailey. Oh God! Our next
somebody coming for you, boy.
Hailey Cameron, welcome. Hailey, our next person this is what he said. I agree. I used to support Philip, but you want to see him change over time, and that can head down a dark road, boy. Oh God, the man didn't say a bright road, you know. He said a dark road. Boy, Hailey, boy. Hailey, listen, Philip has good ideas.
Ideas and intentions, yep.
Yes, he has great ideas and his intentions, yes. But as far as the leader is concerned, or you have to change his approach and become a little more impeccable with his words, as Tommy will say. Right? He had to become a little more impeccable with his words.
A little more charisma and likability, and stop with the name calling.
Yeah. It's too much name calling. And hey, I see a post. Anyway, let me see this one. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me play this for you. Hold on. I get this today. But there'll be so much, yeah? I get this today. Hold on. Let me play this. Ailey, listen to this one. Listen to this, Ailey. Let me see this. I think I get this today. Hold on. I get this today. All right, listen to this. So this is what it says. The meltdown after the PNM B team leader loses all his deposit and realizes he was used by the PNM. The meltdown after the PNM B team leader loses all his deposit and realizes he was used by the PNM. So listen to this.
I will work for free to make sure UNC and Gary Griffith never see office in this country.
Oh boy.
I will work for the PNM for free. I vote for Rowley.
Oh God. Bacchanal and confusion. Hailey, listen to your leader.
Free to make sure.
Hailey, your leader say you will work for free. Listen to it. Listen.
I will work for free to make sure UNC and Gary Griffith never see office in this country.
Hailey?
Work for the PNM for free. I vote for Rowley.
Hailey? He votes for the oppressor.
Oh God.
I remember I always say the oppressor is only as strong as they are because they have accomplices amongst the oppressed. Now you understand that statement?
Yeah, Hailey said Trinidad and Tobago don't deserve a pep. PNM is the best thing for Trinidad and Tobago. No water for months. Hailey, and let me say this, Hailey. Let me say this. The RPNM is not the best thing for Trinidad and Tobago. You see, I could say that because I believe in the country. That's what I believe in. Yeah? I believe in the country. Yeah? Margaret says, facts, Anselm. PA does not impress me as a leader. You know? Yeah, I mean, most religious people would agree with you there. You know? Yeah, Rennie Mohammed, politicians will move the earth for your vote. Yeah? He said he tell me that. Okay, Hailey, so what is the big deal if I had Rowley in my house? What's the big deal? He was in opposition then. He was a nobody. But Hailey, right? At least I make the right choice back then for a person to be the leader of the country because he eventually became prime minister. So I had to take a pick. So at least my pick was right. I like Watson Duke before the THA election, right? He selected Fali Chavez Augustine to be the THA chief, to be the leader if they won. And they won, and he became the leader. Right? Until me and Rowley mash up. Just like how Dr. mash up. I didn't mash it up. Right? Just like how mash up the thing with he and Fali. The man mash up something and you want to come and fix it back? Look.
Approaching top of the hour.
Yeah, boy, look. And them next 12 people saying down there and saying, so who do you think? What are we? Chop liver?
Right? Nobodies.
We are nobodies. What wrong with he? He want to talk to Fali and let Fali bring whoever he want.
Yeah. He ain't contrite at all.
And and he learned from our show. Eh? The only thing is after our program, he went and do that.
Yes.
Right? After our program.
And he did it, but he did it half-heartedly.
Oh,
if he were genuine, everybody would know.
Yes. He could have just said, listen, I'm willing to meet with anyone, including the THA chief, anybody who's part of the TPP. Let's meet, let's sit down, let's talk. I bring my team, or bring all the team, and let's see what we can work out. Right?
Listen, listen what he could have done. Gone to the THA meeting, and as they meet in their house, wherever they meet, and in the meeting, say what he has to say.
Yeah.
And let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after these short messages. It's Diana, Ansem, Tommy, and you in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. For all the new people that logged on, it would be nice to subscribe to our WZYE TV.
It's free.
YouTube page. It's free. WZYE TV YouTube page as well as WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Right. So Cameron says, when I hear how Philip started acting after local election is a different man than what he was before, when he now starts his desperation has blind him to his main goal, he worries if he become a prime minister. Okay. Hailey says, I don't tell Pep pack up and let Trinidad be. If Philip will work for Rowley, that is the problem. Yes, I'm not losing no sleep. Hailey, your leader gonna work for the PNM.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Leave Hailey alone. Don't beat up a fella when he's down.
Come back home for the carnival. I come back home.
Don't beat up on a fella when he's down, Anselm.
Philip gone home. He gone home, boy. Hey, wait. Let me play that again. Hold up, wait.
We can't hear you.
I will work for free to make sure UNC and Gary Griffith never see office in this country.
Ooh.
I will work for the PNM for free. I vote for Rowley.
Question is good.
Oh God. Hailey. Now let me play that again.
No, Anselm.
Gotta play that again. Hold on.
Stop bullying him.
To make sure UNC and Gary Griffith never see office.
Oh God.
I will work for the PNM for free. I vote for Rowley.
Oh God. You see, all them thing he hiding. They're hiding. I don't hide nothing. I just come out and say what I have to say because I know they tell me Allah has no memory. So I just say it and I have to remember what I say. Because it's truth. Huh?
True.
I did say he wasting his time because the UNC will never win.
Is that?
I don't know who wasting the time.
But, oh jeez.
Okay. Anyway, Hailey, Nadia,
shoot.
Cameron, Eugene, Rennie Mohammed, Margaret, put closing comments in the chat.
Give it
Nadia, Ken John, if you're still there, Victoria, if you're still there, Nathaniel Boris, or from Palatuve in Tobago, boy, live and direct, boy. Ken John, if you're still there, Mean Gene. God, Mean Gene was wicked to watching you.
Palatuve had one set of hills, Lord Father.
Captain Singh, or Hailey, or not Hailey, or Arjun, or whatever your 5 different names are. Put comments in the chat. We just can't get all of them. I think Lana already gone. Yeah. So Margaret says, Hailey says PNM is the best. He wasting time because UNC will never win. PNM is the best. So he's supporting the man says he's supporting the PNM. Just imagine. You have a part. Eh?
Anyway, how the leader goes, he go too.
Yeah, but just imagine you have a political party and you saying that you will do whatever it is for another party to win so another party could lose.
That's not country.
Oh God, well yes.
That's not a leader. That's not a leader or statesman.
Yeah, Philip may have good intentions, but what he's doing now makes him look desperate for power and will not go for power. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't look. That's not a good look. The chase just started, so I'm multitasking zone. Thank you, Margaret.
Okay.
Yeah? Nadia said Philip talk too much. But I said the same thing about Gigi, you know. If Philip take my advice, he'll be enjoying his life instead of wasting it on Trinidad. Ali, tell him that. Tell him in truth. Yeah, Ali, you want me to send the number for you? Natalia from Palatuve says we're moving with Fali. Chavez Augustine, boy, they're moving with Fali.
Ooh,
They're moving with Fali, man. You know,
yeah,
you come and disrespect WZYE 95.9 FM.
yeah, boy.
You understand? He disrespect.
Dash me away.
Yeah, he dash you. You don't want to. You don't want to recapture. You don't want to recapture your dad.
Yep.
Put you under the steamroller.
Yeah. He steamroll you. You're done. Cancel Christmas. It's over.
Yep.
Yeah. So
and you have as a male politician, you have to wow me, the female voter. If I don't like you, hey, you're not going to be successful.
So Hailey said this is good because next election people will vote PNM. Of course they go vote PNM if your political leader telling the other parties that
he vote for them.
Sure PNM win.
He's telling you all that he voted for him.
Hailey, a man telling you, Hailey, he telling you, boy, I vote for Rowley. So he was political leader Pep and he vote for Rowley. Oh God! What else call that? What else call that? Yeah? If you're the political leader of a party and you vote for a next party, maybe he was talking about the internal election, you know? Maybe that's the PNM internal, but you had to be a member.
You don't know.
But I don't understand that at all. What kind of is that?
Makes no sense.
That ain't making no sense at all.
I know people hate people so bad because they are different party. I thought you for country. Oh, but it's not that way at all. Anyway.
So here's my closing quote. Some people are going to reject you simply because you shine too bright for them. That's okay. Keep shining. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Same WZYE channel, same WZYE time. Go ahead, Tommy.
There's no better teacher than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance the next time. Those are the words of Malcolm X. Like I always say, be the change you want to see. You, the man in the mirror. However, if you look in the mirror and you see what you don't like, don't blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're about to give them a hand up. Like I always say, love you all. See you all next session. Be safe.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Where Diana?
Okay, I want to say the greatest patriotism is to tell your country when it is behaving dishonorably, foolishly, viciously. Julian Barnes. It is horrifying that we at WZYE, all born Trinbagonians, had to fight our birth country government on behalf of stranded citizens and now for the San Francisco and surrounding area residents. We have to fight them also for water. They're thirsty and they need clean, uncompromised water coming from their pipes. What's the fellow name? Marvin Gonzalez?
Yeah.
I want to tell you that the neglected, oppressed citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, they should not be afraid of the incumbent government. Instead, that government should be afraid of them. Marvin Gonzalez, the people want water in San Francisco and surrounding areas. Water is a necessity. COVID is still out there. The children have to brush their teeth and bathe. The women have to cook and clean. Wassa, Marvin Gonzalez, the people want water. Diana Benskin, good night, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you, Diana. The people want water.
Trinidad on fire.
Trinidad on fire. The people want water. The people
You have a calypso?
want water.
You have a calypso like that?
I was singing that song.
George.
Okay.
I'll get that. Let me see. I'll see if I could get it. I want water.
The people want water.
Want water.
Yeah, Trinidad on fire. Tobago on
fire. Tobago on fire. The people want water. Mean Jean closing comment is, I work for free. Okay, Mean Jean. Hailey said, that is it. I think that's Hailey closing comment. That is it. That is it, Hailey. Cameron says, right now, Philip giving me a dictator vibes. TBH. Oh, God. I don't know. Exactly, Miss Diana. They still do not understand women voters matter. All right, I get. Hailey says, the people deserve what they want, or the people deserve what they get. Is the people deserve what they get, or do the people deserve what they want?
What they get.
Yeah, I thought what they get.
What they want, they may not get.
That's right. Closing comment, Hailey says, I always say, Jesus forgive the sinners, and after the sinners, kill them. Okay, Hailey. Hailey has always give you a nice Bible quote. Yeah. Let me see if I could get this one now. Iowa George, Water Lord, I think that is it, you know. Iowa George, Water. Okay. Water. Here we go, Water.
So how was your Labor Day?
My Labor Day was fantastic, man.
I tell you, Tommy, I had a drone over him. I know where he was.
Oh, wow.
Every move he make, the drone was there.
You took on a big job.
Yeah, the drone was there.
Recordings just got.
All right, folks, we're gonna go with Water Blessings by Iowa George.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So all who don't have water, come in front for your blessings. The people want water.
They jumping in the sun, and when they are bowling for some fun, they want me to cool at temperature. The people want water.
The people want water. Let me read an next closing comment there. We get back to Iowa, George. Cameron says, Michael Jackson once says, if you want change, you got to look at yourself and make that change. Everything starts with us. Thank you very much. Yeah?
True.
Yep.
The man in the mirror.
The man in the mirror. There we go.
Water, people want water. You don't want the water. Next time you want some water. Next time you want some water. Next time jump up in the water. People want water. People want water. People want water. You don't want the water. Shoot it out on fire. Some people on fire. Shoot it out on fire. The people want water. The people want water. The people want water. The people want water. What the people want? Water. What the people want? Water. Blaze massive views like Havana. The sun shining hotter than pepper. It wants me to cool that temperature. The people want water. The people want water. The people want water. Them don't want the water. Next time you don't want some water. Next time you don't want some water. Next time jump up in the water. People want water. The people want water. The people want water. Them don't want the water. Chip, the water flowing. What you gonna do? Carnival Monday if the rain falling. They want to food at every time. Job, people want water. The people want water. The people want water. The people want water. Let's down if you want some water. Let's down if you want some water. Let's down, jump up in the water. People want water. The people want water. The people want water. The people want water. Chip, the water flowing. What you gotta do, carnival Monday if the rain falls.